Okay, what up, ladies and gents? It's your favorite Asian robot right here, and I am getting back on the grind shortly for Serena. Okay, let me post and do my usual. Okay. This will take a second. Hello, I like turtles. Give me a moment. Okay. And done. Tweeted. Now, let me know if there are any problems on YouTube, by the way, because we're also going to go live on TikTok finally. It's time for the robot show. Hell yeah. Arcane, greetings.
Hello, hello.
Hey, hey. See you there. Okay. Great. Tweeting completed. Everything completed. Now to start my usual goal. But welcome. Don't forget to like and share the stream if you haven't already. I still gotta admit, I love the story they did. Still thinking about it today, which means I know it's good. So very, very satisfied. Now we're gonna carry on. Finally also streaming back on TikTok again, so this should be good. I'll grab these terrible 1 hour boosts that are crappy anyway, but we'll take them. Happy Friday indeed, Sir Tommy. I hope you all have a good time. I saw this morning that people are already posting like super fast kills with Serena and stuff. I'm like, yo, can y'all just enjoy the damn game?
If there's something you need,
like,
you'll need to pay.
I get it. You want to be the first. But I said it yesterday and I'll say it again today. Like, bro, just because you're the first doesn't mean anybody's going to watch your content. Other than the, the views that they pay for and buy. Which is so sad and stupid. But okay, whatever. People are going to be people, right? Nothing I can do about it. Okay, my doggo's cooking. He'll be ready by evening. Nice, 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 nice. Now to go get myself a Serena. Yours refuses?
Yeah, the dog refuses. That last part.
Given the time of the posting, no. Because are you telling me that you built every part of Serena, which takes 8 hours to cook? It takes 8 hours to cook. You didn't speed up anything. And then you have to cook those, after you cook those 3 pieces, you have to cook Serena. Because I just put the dog in for 8 hours last night. And it's going to take me 16 hours to get the dog, which is the exact same as a normal descendant. So how exactly did you grind a lot because the time doesn't match up? You use caliber to accelerate it. You see, that's still not totally free, Pablos. That is, that is, like, I get what you're trying to say, but that's still not totally free. Like, if you do it legit, and this is what I'm trying to talk about, you do it legit, it means you didn't use a single cent to accelerate it. You waited the time, and you actually put the time and work into testing it. You see, this is what I'm talking about. Now, again, I will state it clearly because I said it yesterday. In case anyone misunderstands me or wants to talk shit, not talking about you, Paul, bro, so I'm just going to say it straight. This is what I hate the most. If you want to do it as a viewer, go ahead. But when a creator does it just to get ahead of everybody else in the rat race, I just look at that and I'm saying, okay, whatever. You want to do it, you do it. But that to me is stupid because what? Is there going to be an award for you lording it over everybody else? Like, no, thank you. Serena's farm is like practically 2-3 hours, which is exactly what we're going to do now. And I've already heard about the farm being that easy with target farming and all that. So I'm not even sweating in the slightest, but at the same time, like, yo, you've still got to cook Serena. And then, of course, you can put some catalyst in it. But at the end of the day, Caliber was still exchanged at some point. That's not free. And we should, if we want to use the term totally free to play, I say it again, I'm one of the only ones that does it because I want to give the same experience to other people, not run ahead of them. I mean, that's how it is, Choi Nico. It's like that. It's RNG. All right. Let me know when you're ready, Arcane. I'm going back to Broken Boundary. Exactly, Paul Bros.
Right.
That's different from my standard. And again, I'm not trying to like, you know, say anything about viewers that do it. Viewers that want to do it, they can do it. I don't mind. Y'all do it. But I, as a content creator, am not going to do it. And certainly, you know, once somebody if you even accelerate it with Caliber, you've already tried to run ahead of everybody because you're like, I want it now. So you're already paying for it. You know, I wouldn't do that. Sure, people will argue it's just a fraction of the cost, but you're still paying for it. And it's literally to get views. It's not because you care about your audience. It's not because you want them to have the latest tool awesomely. No, you don't. Let's not kid anybody. They do it for the viewership. They do it because this is the only way that they can get people to watch their content before I finally put my content out and people switch over to watching me anyway. So let them go for it. Let them go for it. But I've already seen dozens of videos about it. I'm like, okay, cool. I think that when we do this, and I've said this on several other streams and instances before, we are optimizing the fun out of the game. At the end of the day, like, what are we, like, we just got a massive update. Are you trying to literally speed run the content and then cry about no content for the next several weeks? Because I can get more viewership today posting a controversial video about the standards of TFD, things like that. I could do that for views if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. Actually, today's video is going to be about praising the story and, you know, this update and everything, because I was hooked on the story yesterday. You know, our reactions yesterday were live and it was good.
Honestly, that's probably one of the best they've done so far.
It's one of the best. I 100% agree.
Confirm arrival at the operations zone.
Oh, look.
Proceed with caution.
What's up? Oh, you got the beam. Nice.
Yeah.
I need to farm normal mode for that at some point. Looks cool though.
Yeah, I've been farming the weapons.
Yeah, I gotta do the weapon farm after the Serena farm is done. I just want to get it cooking. The other side. Let me across! When I eventually farm and test her. So you'll have to wait. If you want my stuff, then you have to wait, because I do it at the same pace as a person playing about 3-4 hours a day at most. Because other time I'll devote to other stuff.
This is going to hurt.
Yeah, everything was explained in my patch notes video, Paul.
There's no getting it.
They might add melee characters in future, but there's no system for melee right now, so you'll be waiting quite a while. But anyway, Paul, every difference about the doggo has already been covered. If you watch the entire patch notes video, I explained everything there already.
Keep trying.
You are going to need Glay in the last dagger. I mean, HP Notebook, did you watch the patch notes video? Because I very clearly stated the element of the enemy there. You should already know what to do. If you didn't, please go rewatch the patch notes video.
We're detecting RK life signs inside a Vulgus structure.
Everybody should always watch the patch notes video before playing the game. Why? It teaches you everything you need to know and make sure that your knowledge is up to date. Therefore, you're not stumbling around trying to discover things that have already been told to you. Like, I mean no offense, but it's just a smarter way to play. As much as people like to get into the stuff straight away, please do remember that everything is told to you up front most of the time. It's very rare that there's any hidden factors or things like that, so please make sure that before you actually get into the game, yeah, sure, it's an hour, but I cover everything. I'm not just going to give you the highlights. So make sure you watch my patch notes video, get the full information. Then when you go in, you know, you're not surprised by anything. The only thing you should be surprised by is a fantastic story and the awesome missions that we get. Yep. Always, always check the patch notes video first. Once you check it, you have full knowledge. And don't forget, the patch notes video is fully timestamped. So whatever section you need, you can literally just speed there. I don't think there's a need for a poll today. I mean, unless there's something that people want to decide, then sure. But I, on a personal level, have nothing I need to know today. The RK tuning system will have its own guide. What is it that you want to know about it? I'll be able to answer your questions. But keep in mind that we are also in the process of leveling the RK tuning system. It's a new system, so...
Oh, I'm gonna get hit. Oh.
Oh, I crashed.
Come on. And I crashed.
Lol.
Lol.
Hmm. Okay, okay. Until they fix the crash issue, let's... we'll play together, but separately. Let me try and see what'll happen if I solo it. And whether or not there'll be any crashes solo. Because we never tested, like, full solo for a bit.
It's crashed on me solo.
It has? Okay.
It's crashed to me like 3 or 4 times today.
Okay, okay. Let me try it solo for a little bit and let me see what happens.
Yeah.
I'm loving the update, Galen, but the crashes are a bit annoying. Of course they didn't nerf Ines. It's not in this patch, guys. I told you this. The Ines nerf is coming in April. They are still deciding on whether or not it's going to happen. So if you guys check the patch notes video, there is nothing in the patch notes video about nerfing Ines. Please check the patch notes videos, guys. You do not need to ask me any of this stuff because it's all literally in the patch notes. If it's not in the patch notes, it means it didn't happen yet. You have to level the tuning for every single descendant. Yes, that's why there'll be a separate guide on it. All right. Only the ultimate and the regular descendants share the same RK tuning. Every individual descendant, you have to level your own RK tuning. This was actually discussed on last night's stream. We went through it completely. So, yeah. I want mine to cook, but it'll take some time. I still haven't gotten a single piece yet. I focused on getting the doggo first because I've already got the food to level the doggo. So I want my auto reload doggo so I can mess around more with gun stuff. Just make sure you fully watch the patch notes video, and keep in mind that patch notes, like I actually mentioned in the video, if you actually go and check the RK tuning section, I did say that we're going to test it out live on stream and then we'll have more information. So after we have more information, I produce unique guides. So for example, RK tuning will have its own guide. All right, it'll be a short guide, but it'll still be a guide. So anyone that's confused by anything, please just wait for my full guides. They will be released, and then you guys will have all the information. The cook timing on things is fine. I do not mind that because it gives me time to work on other content, experience other content, and experiment with other content. So I'm okay with that, and, you know, finding out how things work, how it feels, all that kind of stuff, blah, 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 blah. Well, the devs will only start making the male descendants more powerful when the players start to realize that nerfing a female descendant just to make a male seem stronger is not the way. The males need to be brought up to standard. However, they need to decide where the standard is. They've thrown around a lot of things like saying, oh, they want the bar to be this, they want the bar to be that, they want... No. They need to just decide. When they decide what the standard is, all right, then they can go for that, because I'm going to tell you right now, nerfing Ines down is not going to work. people are using it as specifically for this kind of stuff because it makes it easier. It trivializes the content, but at the same time, when we have to grind multiple times just to get one Serena piece, you know, and my RNG's been terrible. You guys already know my RNG's terrible. It's very difficult to justify. It's very difficult to justify, you know, having longer farm times. Because I can tell you this, as frustrating as it is, did you know that in Monster Hunter, when you break certain parts, you are almost guaranteed to drop? Like, there's no such thing as here. Here, it's pure RNG, which I completely understand because it's that sort of game, but that's why people are farming fast. Like, as much as I hate the speedrunners who just want to speedrun the content and optimize the hell out of it, you know, I can't fully, like, just say, oh, it's their fault for everything. No, to an extent, the farming is also a part of the problem. So, oh, the new doggo absolutely benefits Haley, which I think is awesome. But that's why I went for the new doggo first. I want to have my Labrador. After that, I'm going to focus on Serena, which I'm doing right now. I'm just going to test this and play solo until I crash. I just want to find out how long before I crash, because what I want to know is if it's the crash likelihood is more likely team-based or if it's solo-based as well, and what is the chance of crash. Now, granted, I'm hoping against hope that I don't crash because I really need my Serena, but yeah. Good job, DJ. I got my doggo stuff last night. Just make sure you got the materials as well, yeah? Can't be having a doggo with no materials. Yep, my doggo's cooking right now. 16 hours and he's mine. So that means later tonight. But of course, I'm not an accelerator, so I'm not gonna do that. Ain't no accelerations from me. I get it all legit. However, I want to also put Serena in the oven by today. That's my goal. Then I'm gonna work on the weapons. Yep, I'm in no rush. Like, this content just dropped. I want to actually sit here and enjoy it.
Operation completed. Awaiting transfer to transport position.
Still no Serena piece. That's okay. Oh, I got a Serena code. So I just need the cells. Okay, one Serena piece down.
Nice.
Yep. Actually, okay, now it's actually time to start a poll. Are you guys experiencing lots of crashes?
Descendant, confirm arrival at the operation zone. Proceed with caution.
Okay, I'm gonna start a poll with 4 options. 2 are obviously joke options, but basically, if you guys are experiencing crashes, please vote in poll. I'd love to hear from you guys about whether or not you guys are crashing, and how is the crash situation looking for you guys.
That's a specialized Vulgus aircraft. It can fly through void storms. Descendant,
Yeah, okay, and did you hear that's a specialized void craft that flies through void storms and doesn't crash our games?
No.
I hope they fix these damn crashes soon.
You too.
Yep. Oh man, I got overwhelmed for a second because I stopped casting. Okay, time to go back to the old system. Cast and shoot! Cast and shoot!
Yeah, that happened to me earlier. I wasn't paying attention. And then they just swarmed me and I was like, oh my god, oh my god.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I was just so focused on just like killing the damn ship. I didn't care. I was like, oh wait, I'm dead. Well, I'm glad I make this game fun. I know, right, Leon? me and Arcane just want to have fun, like building up our new weapons and things like that, and everybody want to rush the end of the game already. Like, come on, man. Give it a minute.
This is where it ends.
Wait, where's the enemies in this? Oh my god! They put the waypoint. They need to fix this. There's like a progression thing whereby if you accidentally miss the enemy spawning, you have to go back and kill them. That's so sad. All right, come on.
Yeah.
You can't escape.
Well, that was a waste of time. I was wondering, why haven't these enemies spawned yet? Oh, pick up gun.
My shield. Damn it. Ha. There's no getting away. Oh, damn it.
Descendants, we're detecting arcane
And
life
also,
signs
here's the
inside a
other
broken
part that's killing
structure.
me. This is actually one of the few contents that's way better in co-op than it is alone. Ugh. Why must there be crashes? Anyway, I'll test for an hour, guys, and we'll see if I experience any crashes, then we'll go back to co-op. Well, don't you worry, more of my builds will be coming soon. I can't wait to update every single build. I'm gonna play Glay, I'm gonna play my Serena, Barina, my Lala Barina.
Keep trying.
I'm telling you, I'm getting straight back to that Void Erosion Purge level 30 with my Glay, and I'm gonna start tuning up her RK. I'm gonna RK her tuning so hard. Clean mind, Arcane, clean mind. I'm gonna tune her to the dire frequency. I was gonna make another joke, but at the same time, I just realized that nope, cannot. That's one joke I cannot cross into. It would have been funny as hell, but I cannot go down that road. Well, I'm glad you like my work, DJ Mark.
Captain Elias, deploying RK.
Begin tracking.
I am the original.
Oh no, Yuri, you can look disrespectfully if you want, in your own private time. As long as we don't say it publicly, it's okay. Now, why are you not on and playing Glay? Go build up your restored relic so you can do all content by blowing it up. Launcher Glay, okay? Launcher Glay is the way.
My shield. Damn it.
If you don't play Launcher Glay, then you are... what is the cap for movement speed? 1,300. That is the maximum movement speed obtainable in the game. You can reach it
Oh my.
in a variety of ways, but basically 1,800.
Actual to HQ.
Oh, sorry, 1,300.
Mission complete. Requesting transport support.
Okay, I didn't hear the ding. Yeah, it's actually a minute and a half faster in a team rather than doing this alone. Okay, I'm gonna unlock just enough skill power. And I'm gonna see what happens if I load up 5 in there. Why? Because I'm a legend, that's why. They call me the Legend 27. All this extra max MP will give Ines more power. More power than anybody will ever understand. Sight beyond sight. Power beyond power. I know, you haven't touched this game in a long time, Yuri, but that's okay. Now is the time to touch the game. Because Glay is back in action. And of course we have a Sister of Battle as well. I don't know what an AJ build is. There's no character named AJ.
Ajax?
This is HQ.
If he's Ajax, don't ever call him AJ.
Transport is
spell
en
it
route to
Ajax
standby
like a normal
position.
human being, or else I'll
Best of luck,
annihilate you.
Descendants.
I don't know. I just throw a guess out there.
That's what I'm telling people. You gotta say it right, or else I'll annihilate you off the
Can't
planet.
escape. Keep trying.
What should you build on Malevolent? No idea yet. I'm just leveling it up first. I'd say build the basics, you know, attack power, all that, but when I determine what's actually best for it, then I'll put it out there. I have to tell you, I'm very sorry, but it's gonna take me some time to actually determine that. Because right now, I got no clue, brothers. No clue at all. So forgive me for what it's worth, but when it's ready, I promise you I'll deliver it. It just ain't ready yet. I am building it up alongside you guys. Slow and steady, you know? Steady and slow. I'm going with that wicked flow.
Descendant, enemy troops are being transferred in large numbers. You must attack their point of origin.
Just use the target reward system, dude. If you didn't use the target reward system, I'm sorry, bro. You can't blame anybody for that.
This is going to hurt.
I'm pretty sure you were within the character limit to spell Ajax. If that's what you wanted to ask. Because TikTok and YouTube have similar character counts. So I'm pretty sure you can still type in the character name.
Keep trying.
Or you can send
No
2
getting
messages.
away. Begin tracking. This is going to sting. My shield. Tumbling.
Lol, Issy. You should have used the target farm system, man. As soon as I do anything in this game, I'm like, target farm system, let's go. I'm gonna use it for the weapons once that's ready. But for now, I'm focusing on Serena.
No.
New super chat received.
My shield. Tumbling.
No, I'm farming Serena now. As per the stream title, I am farming Serena. Thank you, Sir Tommy. And fingers crossed, man, but we'll see what happens. Like, I've got to get through this thing. And I thought about it a lot last night, and I think I want my first release to distribute through SoundCloud. No matter what, I must understand the regulations of this industry. Once I do, it'll be a lot easier because I can't go in blind into this new industry because ultimately it's going to affect my long-term profits. If I go for short-term profits, then I'm no different from Nexon. And I don't want to be Nexon. I want to be Magnum Studios.
Begin tracking.
Not to chase away my listener base, but I mean, you know, and I certainly won't water down my music for them, but, you know, you get what I mean. Good job, Baron.
No getting away.
Congrats on getting your first fellow. I'm proud of you. Well done.
My shield. Damn them.
No, the cogs won't be buffed by Sharon's camo. It does kind of make sense, but the Malevolent is not so much for, like, farming with other characters. I view it as pretty much a Glaze Serena weapon. Plus, it's a sick-ass hand cannon, you know? Not gonna lie. That shit cray. But what I want to also do now is max out my arcade tuning, find out like how much is the maximum upper limit of the arcade tuning, and then go from there. I need to know. And Ines will be the first to be maxed. Why? Because I am a god amongst mere mortals. Which parts am I missing? 3 parts. I've got her code already. I just need her cells, which I'm trying to get now, and then after that I'll move on to the other 2 pieces. Won't take me long. I'm just speed running anyway. But in the meantime, I'm also taking a look at some good reactors I might get. Some of the good reactors, they might be the best. You never know yet. Searching for that elusive For the elusive power. None of these is gonna be what I need.
New super chat received.
Thank you, Sir Tommy. I appreciate the endeavor, but you've given me a lot you don't have to, my friend. But I always appreciate it no matter what. A kind soul you are. This is the wrong one. That was the wrong freaking one. Sprinting one I'll keep for now. Acceptable. Acceptable. Ascending. I have to compare the two sets. Now, 2 more energy. I almost got my first passive back. There's been a lot of hard crashes, yeah, unfortunately. That's the whole thing that we're talking about, or at least trying to talk about here. I need to know how many people are hard crashing and how many people are not. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. These trees are a lot larger than people might think, so I hope we don't cap out on points too soon. It's a Paragon board, and I want a Paragon. I want a Piragon. Okay, back at it again. Depends. It depends, Kyo. And lol, that name. Forgive me for saying, but anyone with that name, Kyo, I always, if they're gonna put that name, I gotta see pics at some point. But anyway, coming back to the point, Serena might be good with multi-hit, but do we really want to use Fallen Hope? Why not use one of the other weapons in the game? For example, the new assault rifle. I don't really know if I want to go back to Fallen Hope just for that, because I can't really think about it being that good of a weapon, you know? I feel like she'll do better with some of her newly designed weapons, but it could just be me. Thanks for that, Baron, but I as much as I hate saying it, I can't use data from PS4 users because PS4 is going to be, of course, they're not going to be support for it in future, so it might have a bit more stability or might have a bit less stability with each patch. I mean, I can't really use that data. But for those on other platforms or the supported platforms in future, please do let me know. The more I know, the better. They did set up future tuning boards. That's exactly what we were talking about yesterday. It's going to be full-on Diablo Paragon boards. That's what I'm thinking. Like, they're going to have, like, subclasses via the Paragon board, which is going to be super awesome. Like, Ines could become, like, Electromancer or something like that. Dude, I just want one of these Descendants to become a Necromancer. And then I will play that particular Descendant. All right? I will turn that Descendant. I bet it's playing. I bet it's Glay. Okay, Glay's gonna learn how to become a Necromancer. She's gonna start raising the dead, and all of a sudden you'll see Glay with like explosive skeletons running at the Vulgus, and corpse exploding the Vulgus and stuff. And she'll probably like take the Vulgus bones out of their body, and it's gonna be super metal. And she's gonna launch it as a bone spear against them. I bet you they're gonna do that. I mean, since they already took Diablo 4's Paragon board, there is nothing holding them back. All right, Glay must become a Necromancer. I will fight for this. So all of you must support me. All right. Support your Super El Presidente robot. And make sure that Glay becomes a Necromancer. If Glay is not a Necromancer, we table flip. We collectively table flip. We will begin the flip again. No, you don't need the fellow for any of the missions. The fellow is optional. I just got the doggo first because I want it. I want my doggo. And when I have my doggo,
My shield.
No, the weapon disappeared. Damn it. Just about to pick it up. I told you that sounds awesome. Listen, Glay needs to become like a bone necromancer. Or a blood witch or something like that. Whatever, man. She's got blood powers, so through her Paragon board, right, she should have her own subclass, Bloodmancer. Like, I want to launch Vulgus bone blood lances at them. Draw the Vulgus blood and make Corel, like, I don't know. Corel eliminate himself with his own blood. Like I said, all this would be the most awesome metal thing you've ever heard.
There's no getting away.
Yep, Necro Glay with vampire outfit. You know you want it. You know you want it.
My shield.
I'm gonna tell you twice.
Operation completed. Awaiting transfer to transport position.
Okay, finally got
Well done,
Serena's
Lieutenant.
enhanced cells. Alright, alright. 2 for 2. Now on to the third. Serena is truly Saint Celestine. We said it yesterday, and it is awesome. You know, I'm loving the 40k vibes. You know, they need to... But did you hear, like, there were, like, in the storyline, there were, like, tombs and stuff? And look at how many people are in Albion. I'm loving this. First thing to tell Daya, I like your mother. LOL! Rena, no! Oh, the Veil Dust is used for
Lol.
Garina. Garina. Isolated desert. Okay. Now we're off to the isolated desert. I know, right? They made Glay's face hella expressive, but I love the moments when she was suffering and like totally zombified. Now those were the awesomest moments. I was like, yes, suffer. Suffer. And I felt better about it. Remember, when your characters suffer, you feel okay, can't say that word, can't say the other word as well, can't say the other word. You feel pupper.
This is
That's true, okay.
action to all personnel.
How dare you deny?
Void storm is intensifying.
This update is
Conditions
really
are
good, yeah.
unfavorable. Proceed with caution. Over.
I like glazed tears and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. When the sentence is great, the tears on the face, I get sprung.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you have to register the fellow because basically, right, if you go into the customized presets, as they're saying right here, okay, they now have a spot for your fellow. So if you go to your old preset, your fellow's not there. You have to re-equip your fellow. Then re-register the preset so it'll always equip your fellow. This is because there's now more than one fellow in the game, so they're trying to make sure that you always have the correct fellow with you. Alright? So that's why, Brandon. Because different builds may utilize different fellows at any one point in time. Come back to me, love. You know I'm always with you. Funnily enough, that song is the only one I like from them, and I found out they were a Christian rock band, and
We've
that's sad.
detected signs of life inside a nearby RK receptor.
This
Well-
is going to hurt.
Yeah. But that one song was good. Yep, load the preset, equip fellow, save it again.
Keep trying. There's no getting away.
Include customization option refers to the skin that you have on your descendant. So sometimes people may switch the skin on their descendant but there's a particular customization that you might want to save with that particular preset. So it will load that specific customization whenever you use that preset. I hope that answers your question. I also like that these Oblivions, some of them are like full-on zombies and some of them are like, please kill me, I'm Bins. I'm a medical corpsman. Okay, they don't actually say that, but it may as well be. This is why I love that White Knight Gulch mission the best. Eugen's suffering. Dude, any Descendant with arcade tuning is good. Like, I love this new system. It's a Paragon system. I can't wait to Paragon up my Glay. I'm gonna take a straight into Void Erosion Purge 30 and I'm gonna start. Oh, I crashed. Now that's what I get for getting 2 drops of Serena in such a short time. That's another crash for me. So even solo is a crash. Boo! Boo! It's probably because my graphics are higher. But damn, 48% of y'all have no crashes? Okay, 10% too many crashes. 9% can't even play. 33% get some crashes. Damn. Watch the rest when you have time, Paul Bros. Well, that sounds like quite a glitch for the new system, but they did introduce several new systems, so that doesn't surprise me, JB. All right, Arcane, looks like it's proven that whether it's solo or team, it's going to crash. So you want to take the risk?
I'm sure.
Okay. Let's risk it and go faster. Faster than God. But you're on PS4, Emmanuel. So PS4 has less crashes, or so I've heard, funnily enough. The grind for Ultimate Glay must always be long, because she's ultimate. She's the ultimate Daya. If you don't have enough Glay to suffer, then are you truly one? But the only thing is that I know they're here to make all their characters look like hella beautiful, but shouldn't Glay be a good bit older? Based on her daughter's age, shouldn't Glay be a good bit older? Nexon, you know, making aging look good. Daya and Glay look like they're the same age. But I'm so glad, like, with how they made her face expressive and all that. It was good. That's the good stuff. Alright, Sparky Boom Cane, let's go. Isolated Desert. Time to get my last 2 pieces. Ah, good. So Xbox isn't experiencing crashes? That's excellent. Nice. But I will crash. I will crash right now. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't actually crash. Well, Glay is, yeah, she's a vampire, pretty much. That's why she's so thirsty.
Descendant.
Now imagine
Confirm
a
arrival
mom
of the
saying that for a
operation
second.
zone.
Just for a second,
Proceed
guys.
with caution.
Just for a second. Imagine that for a second and then let it go. Yep, all the cinematic videos, like, yo.
Let's end this. Damn it. This is going to sting.
That's a specialized Vulgus aircraft. It can fly through void storms.
Ooh, I haven't seen this. Oh yeah, because there's a
If you're
different
gonna
zone.
shoot it
Oops.
down, do it now.
I was thinking, I haven't seen a
Hurry.
single ship one yet, but then I realized, ah, yes, this is a different area. Okay. Let the ship burn down. Can you stand the pain? How long will you hide your face?
Keep trying. Take this.
Why are all these guys clumped up? It's like a free farm for us.
I know, right?
Delicious.
This is where it ends. There's no getting away. Don't you dare run away.
Oh, they're still back there. Dang it.
Begin
Yep.
tracking. You
I
can't.
followed the red markers and I killed. I'm sure anything will get strong with enough multi-shot.
Large Vulgus presence confirmed in
And
the
now it does
operation
have
zone.
increased fire rate too, so
Descendant.
theoretically you can get some serious shenanigans done. On your signal, we'll bomb the area.
Keep trying.
Thanks, Nell. Now Nell better pilot Eagle 1. If she doesn't, okay? Rage against the machine.
Take this. Begin
You curse RK. I love their different lines, and you know this is one of the things that I like. The fact that they made each one like it's a randomized dialogue. You know, there's only so many dialogues, but it's randomized, so it doesn't feel like the same one each time. Now these little things, it's the little things like this that made it super awesome.
This is going to
I've
sting.
experienced all the crashes, Medical Corps member. I have died in the crashes thousands of times. Okay, I killed Dracul.
Damn it. There's no getting away. My shield, no. Come. My shield, come. This is where it ends. Oh, damn it.
Now where is he? Hit him with the big one.
Mission complete.
High value relic? Check the patch notes. Did you check the patch notes already? If you haven't checked the patch notes, monster, please check my patch notes video. It explains everything about the high value relic. Please check the Sigma sector explanation in the patch notes. If you haven't checked the patch notes, check the patch notes. Great to hear, Rosa. Glad there's no crashes on Xbox. Good. Everything you need to know was in the patch notes. Why did you not watch them? But yeah, just if you don't want to watch the whole video, just go to the Sigma sector thing. Everything is explained in there.
But do not exceed your limits. Large-scale Vulgus transfer confirmed. Descendant, stop the enemy troop deployment.
This is going to sting.
Thankfully, during storyline, I only crashed once, and it was during the thing during one cutscene. Then after that, to experience all cutscenes uninterrupted, I made sure I didn't crash. But then after that, emotional damage. I bet you it's because we're too fast with 3 Furious.
Let's end this. This is going to
When you go faster than God, your frame rate will tank, potentially spank,
damn it.
and also might be a little jank. Hank. Of course you can name your fellow. Mine is Dagobot.
Keep trying. You can't escape.
And then when I finally get my Labrador, he's gonna be called Puff the Magic Labrador.
Hello.
Captain Elias.
Clone Neckbeard and Daya.
I am the original.
Where's the Neckbeard? There he is. Okay. Die, Neckbeard! Your dino nuggies will not save you from me.
This is going to sting a little.
Yeah, where's that Neckbeard? Oh, oh no! Haha, 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 survived. Haha, haha, oh!
Keep trying.
There's the oh no! Don't die. Don't die yet. Die later. Delay your death. First of all, Tony, don't ever call me Asian. Do not address me by my race. Please address me by my name, which is Robot. Okay? Addressing somebody by their race on YouTube is a big no-no. Don't do that. I saved your pain. You're all good.
Yeah.
Keep trying.
Who am I?
Extraction from operation zone initiated. Good work, Descendant.
Okay, I've got 3 more points. Okay, I'm gonna save up 5 points and just see what happens. Can I create a new board there? Alright, again. No. Okay. Thank you for apologizing. I just hope you never ever do that again. And Corey, I'm going to test every weapon before I come to a conclusion. I'm not going to say, oh, this looks promising or that looks promising, because we haven't tested them. And as you know, we never do things or say things without proper testing. Because the second we do things without proper testing, and we're just as bad as everybody else out there. And you know I'd never be that. So I'm going to take my time, slowly build up each weapon, and then when I come to my conclusion later in time, you know, I will let you know. But at this current moment, I do apologize. I do not have an answer for you.
That's a specialized
But what I can
bonus
say is that
aircraft.
I'm,
It can
at the
fly
very
through
least,
void
excited to
storms.
play through all of them. And the
Descendant,
COG
you're
handgun
gonna
is
shoot it
pretty
down.
swanky danky.
Do it now.
Not gonna lie.
Hurry.
This is going to sting.
We gotta Thanos that thing down. Heading over.
This is where it ends. There's no getting away. Damn.
It's down. Of course, Corey. I ain't one of those losers that'll theory craft a tier list that's gonna be inaccurate or proven inaccurate by a more respectable YouTuber in like, I don't know, 3 hours or something. Plenty of good, respectable YouTubers out there, and I want to be one of them.
You can't escape.
But either way, right now the only so-called new weapon I've got is the hand cannon. I'm kind of loving it. Building it up stage by stage, you know, we're getting there.
Those bastards. There's no way. My shield. Begin tracking.
Just remember to get a new Xbox because support for the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4 are dropping in June. Well, I'm glad to hear you've had no crashes so far.
I see a gap in the enemy's air defenses. We can provide air support.
Eagle 1. But although they provide support, can't they just wait until there are actually more enemies there? Because there's nothing here for them to bomb. It'd be nice if it actually came in when, you know, there was a swarm or something. Oh well.
Alright.
Yes, we can provide air support by bombing this empty area. Grind is going good. Just 2 more pieces of Serena to get. Then I can finally have Marie Antoinette.
Okay.
Yeah, the arcade cursor. Lol. You trying to go toe-to-toe melee with these nerds?
Hmm.
Now, where is this guy? Sounds good, Tonadiles.
Begin tracking.
That I cannot say for certain, because that would require a lot of active testing, Paul. But what I would state is that, in my personal opinion, the Sigma sector is going to give you the most. This, however, is not tested. It's just based on how fast I'm leveling here compared to how fast I was leveling Keelan in the Void Vessel. I seem to be getting the most out of Sigma sector high risk. So, yeah. For me at least, I feel that the Sigma sector high risk is going to give you the best XP for the arcade tuning factor. I could be wrong, but this is where, you know, it takes like 3 minutes per run, and I'm just getting arcade level after arcade level. So it makes the most sense to me that I'm doing it here.
Awaiting transfer to transport position. Well done, Descendant.
23% of the way. Slow and steady. Building. Almost there.
Just...
Oh wait, I already got it. Okay, so just the spiral catalyst left. Haha. Just one more piece on the silent shore. Okay.
Mind if I swap?
Fan. Pretty much, yeah, Paul Bros. But because you have to level up your arcade tuning per Descendant, I'm still gonna go Void Erosion Purge with Glay. I don't foresee my Glay being of much use here unless I'm gonna go in and, you know, start blasting with the Restored Relic, which may not be the right thing. Nobody cares if you unsub Corazon. That's not shame, that's literally YouTube regulations. If you are unwilling to follow that, don't even try and stir the pot. You were never my sub in the first place, and I don't even see you at my streams, so please, don't try to come in here and act like you ever watched me in the first place. So please, by all means, get lost. We won't even waste the time banning you. I love these people that come in here and act like they're my viewers. You're not my viewer, and you know it. All right? Go back to the content creator that sent you here and just tell him, look, if he wants to keep this shit up, I'm just gonna report him to Nexon. End of story. Have fun. No time to waste on your shit. Now let's see what multi-hit modules I have. For this particular gun, I'm going all the way. Damage and chance, hell yes. And where's the one with the super hit chance? Ah, there's the one. I always remember everyone. That's why I know when somebody is an actual viewer and when somebody isn't. And everybody and their grandmother literally knows that you don't call me by my race. Nobody does that. You know, it's just common sense. The only ones that try to and then speak up about it are those that will, you know, talk nonsense and then try to act like, you know, they have the moral high ground. Like, bro, don't ever try that. Like, you can try that, but nobody's gonna respect you or care. All right.
I have the multi-hit damage for the purple one, the multi-piercing trigger that does multi-hit damage plus 20% and multi-hit chance plus 15% chance.
Yeah, I'm looking at various ways because I'm just interested in seeing. No, I do, Corey, but you see, here's the problem with that argument. Think about it this way. All right, just think about it logically for a second. If somebody was called, Just as an example. And of course, assuming that they were black. If somebody was called Black Darth Vader, right? Would you just go up to them and just say the first part? You know, you can't do that, right? It would be uncomfortable and it would be considered racial. So YouTube has rules and regulations. So the rules state that, you know, race is just not something that we should be using to refer to anybody. So yeah, you don't want to be doing that. So I'm actually going to remove that message right now because yeah, you can't say that on YouTube. Okay, at the end of the day, YouTube is governed by the same regulations that require you to have that respect for other people. So that's why nobody ever comes up to me and says, hey, Asian. And the people who do, I already know that they have that mindset, you know, where they don't care. It's that Reddit mindset. You don't want to have that mindset. You want to be better than that. You know, I always hope and pray that people will be better than that, you know? So for me, that's why I try and tell people that, hey, you know, let's not do that.
Modules will make you stronger.
Let's be more respectful. You can, because there's so many different ways you can call me. You can call me real, you can call me robot, you can call me Asian robot. Like there's so many ways you can say it. But when you just say the race part, there you go. And the people that go, you shame the chat about it, those people are complete morons. Paul, I'm not talking to you. So, oh, sorry, HP Notebook. What did Paul say? Why would you at somebody when they didn't say anything? I just realized that it was HP Notebook. Anyway, Mr. Notebook, I'm going to say this straight. Do not challenge anybody in my chat, or do not try and call anybody out to my chat. That's for the streamer to do. So if somebody does something wrong, I will say it. You guys, as my viewers, do not have that authority. And anyone who needs to be told anything will be told that by my mod. Please leave it to people like Rena and Arcane. They have the mod symbol for a reason. If you are not a moderator, you have no authority. Okay, so please be respectful to your other chatters. You are the same as them. You are on the same level as them. Okay. And Neowolf, the new content is super balanced. Anyone that needs the new content nerfed is going to be is literally insane. All right, and if they want to be insane, that's up to them. But yeah. Anyway, sorry, I didn't see HP Notebook's comment, but HP Notebook, don't ever do that again. Okay. Unless you are a moderator like Arcane and Rena, you do not have the right to call out anybody or say anything. All right. Remember that you are on the same level as every other chatter. Let's all be respectful of one another. Everybody's equal in this space. My moderators and myself will handle any problems. Okay? I promise you that. There is no need to defend me or stand up for me. My mods will handle that. Arcane will slap anybody down, so will Rena. So it's all good. I know. I've always mentioned that it's part of YouTube regulations. That's why we don't talk about race here. But there's a lot of people who like to use, unfortunately, the argument that it's in your name. But again, I chalk it up to people just not being informed, or just maybe they're used to it because of other areas of the internet. Like, I can't blame a person who's never been taught. So that's why the first time I always let it go. I'll always be willing to teach somebody and explain the situation to them, because you cannot blame a man for not being taught. If a man was not taught, he is blameless because he was failed by others around him, right? So I cannot blame a man for that. But if I have told the person before already and explained it to them, and then they do it again, that's when I will take action. Hey, Martin, how's it going? Dude, I was soloing it and having fun. Hey, George, thanks for the super chat. Sup? Arcane with the Serena, lol. Did you accelerate her? Or did you...
I did.
Did you find a
accelerated
cave? Is she in cave? Judging.
No.
Checking. Judging.
So I did try to do her color scheme. Like the,
This is a battle?
yeah.
Okay, let me see. I'm coming to you.
Okay, I'll stand right here, because there's a lot of light right here. Wait,
Okay, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, that's actually not bad. It needs a bit more gold though. Like if there was some gold trimming you could put, because that's Order of Bloody Roads right there. Also her leg sections. Is there any way to make that more like skin a bit? But other than that, yeah. The armor bits should be... yeah.
I got her other skin as well. I did go ahead and get her other skin. And I went ahead and colored it. So you ready? This is what it looks like.
Ah, okay.
Oh God. Hang on.
Oh, so that's the original extra sister?
Yes.
Okay.
I think it looks better.
Nice, nice. How many skins does she have? 3? I just saw 3 there. New season's good, Fang.
It's just the first one, and then the one I just had.
Yeah, this one is this one is the one with the plate there. That's the extra sister, right? Then the next one?
This is the one that she gets, that the Albion people give her. This is the one you get when you craft her.
Okay, so you just get a free skin. So she's got 3 in total. Okay.
No.
It's a 2.
It's this is what it looks like.
Okay.
So that's what you start with.
All right.
And then I colored it. And then when I got the other skin pack, comes with the other thing. It comes with a couple of the different hairs.
Ah, okay.
So that's where you get the sister's hair.
Fair enough. Okay. Thanks for the explanation. That's pretty cool.
Yes.
But anyway, I gotta get back on my grind. So, if you're painting, I'm drawing you in.
Yep.
Does she even have a Halo Asive?
Oh.
Because they said need the Halo Asive to complete the look. I'm like, does she even have one?
There is a halo. I think I've seen somebody with a halo. A halo, but I don't.
Was it Beyonce?
I don't know. I haven't really looked for it. Yeah.
The only YouTube vid I have out is the patch notes.
Descendant, confirm arrival at the operation.
I will be on Monster Hunter Wilds Monday, for sure. But the don't worry, the Black Flame is everybody's first wall because it's literally the second last monster. So just take your time learning Gore Magala's pattern. I think you'll be able to beat it, because even the first time I played it, yeah, I died a lot. So I would say craft up your armor, upgrade your armor prior to hitting the Black Flame, because that one, Gore Magala, is everybody's first wall. Once you're okay with that, like build up a lot of defense by upgrading your armor, and you'll be good to go.
You can't escape. My shield helps. Reload.
Okay, nice. Yep, Arcane is just flying above it.
There's no getting away.
Need to look more like Mercy.
Oh my gosh, I should totally make a Mercy skin.
Go for it, go for it.
Face the flame. This is going to sting. This is where it ends. Into the light.
See you later, Neo. Yeah, most
Large
people will get all of
presence
Serena's
confirmed in the
parts.
operation zone.
Seems easy enough.
Descendant, on your signal, initiate military report.
No, I'm farming it right now, Astroworld. I only go at the correct pace. I do not buy anything other than cosmetics. You colored Serena to match Sailor Moon, dude. Anybody that doesn't color her to match a Sister of Battle is not cool enough. Okay, listen. If you don't know Warhammer 40k lore and you color her in any other way, you're a heretic. And you'll be purged for heresy. Then yeah, the only thing would probably be the pattern, George. So just keep rolling with the pattern. Like once you master Gore Magala's pattern, it should be okay. Either that, or you can post the hunt publicly and try it that way. Because I did do it solo, but I did it with the bow, and the bow is quite strong if you know the combos, and fast too. So because of that, Gore Magala wasn't as much of a threat to me. Gore Maggie.
You can't escape. This is going to sting. Oh, damn it.
Nice, Brian. Good.
On the move. I may have underestimated them.
I'm taking my time. No need for me to go extreme on it.
Let's end this.
New super chat.
Yeah, I don't
received.
expect the grind for her parts to be too tough. I'm just gonna take my time, get my Serena, and have my fun. Well, yeah, I mean, if you farm for them all day long, of course you'll have it.
I am in danger.
LOL! Hey, why are you on the ground instead of in the air?
I got rubber banded back down.
No.
All units proceed to
Weakness, I
transport
tell you.
location.
Weakness.
Great work out there.
Okay, I think I got all her pieces now. Oh, no, I don't. Cast Spiral Catalyst. Damn it! Again!
New super chat received.
Okay, I need enough points first to test this out. Thank you, George. Appreciate you. Let there be more music indeed. I will be dropping a new song today. The last one in my EP. And then after that, it's just fighting to get it all on Spotify. Slow and steadily, though, I will. Why? Because I'm a legend. But thank you, George. Appreciate you. Corey, I would say there is no such thing as a good weapon for a new player. You gotta try them all. If you're getting overwhelmed, then it means that you're new, like you're totally new to the series. But that's okay. Keep trying different weapons until you find one that resonates with you. And honestly, you need to tune into streams. If you haven't been tuning into my streams, you won't learn because you have to see how I'm fighting. You see, if you're not observing how I fight various creatures, things like that, then you won't learn. A lot of these games, like, see, no matter how much people try to tell me that video games should be, and you know, people in the comments in my last video when I talked about skill issues, I'm not saying that anyone has a skill issue right here, but I will say that a lot of people don't tune into streams. You actually gotta, for the average gamer, and I hate saying it, but for the average gamer, you actually have to watch almost as much as you play. Because that way you learn a lot from those that are literally making a living for this. We have to rely on our skills to get through, so we have to, you know, be better. Well, I've been streaming it since it dropped, so this is why you got to turn notifications on, because if I've been talking about it, or if your favorite streamer is covering it, you want to be there. You want to be watching everything that I do. You want to see everything that I do, because if you don't, then you're missing out on knowledge, information, because we're already at endgame, and we've got like all the best armor sets and all the kinds of things. Now we're just trying out different weapons, you know, learning. I'll have more tutorials and stuff posted. The only tutorial I have is the bow tutorial, but if you want to master the bow, study that. Study that religiously, watch how I play with the bow, and you'll be fine. Of course, the game is also hampered by its poor optimization, but I'm sure they'll get better with that over time. I'm just happy that, you know, TFD had such a good update. Now Monster Hunter Wilds has plenty of time to solve the optimization issues. Hello, Brandon. And thanks for subscribing, Toner Dials. I appreciate that. Well, but yeah, always check what your streamer does, plays, all that kind of stuff. If you trust my information and guides, then you gotta be watching every video I put out, man. I know how much it sounds stupid, but the more you watch, if you watch more than play, trust me, you gain a lot. I know. Makes no sense. Doesn't even sound like it's sensible. But I promise you, it works.
Face the flame.
Are you facing the flames? I heard you're facing the flames.
Go ahead.
Serena. Face the flames. I'm like, yeah, I heard you facing the flames.
Yup.
Well, truth, a lot of people don't really think about watching streams or streamers. I tend to be like the first one that people pick up in a lot of situations, which I completely understand. But I think that a lot of folks, after they find a good streamer, they realize why it's so important to follow those particular creators that, you know, resonate with them and that do things in a way that speaks to them, because it just makes games more fun and easier, you know? Like when you go in with understanding, it feels doable, it feels completable, like, and it feels much better. Plus, sometimes you get to see cool things that maybe you might not have thought about. Are you trying to beam this guy? It's taken 5 years. Don't worry, don't worry. I'll use the super handgun to save you. I know you cosplaying Sister of Battle, but I knew that beam gun would suck.
Well, it doesn't really have anything on it, so.
No, judge. It sucks. Go get yourself a real man's weapon, like a handgun, hand cannon. Or no. Okay, time to abandon. Bye.
What the?
Oh no.
Bye.
Oh, you dead too? Weakness. Nah, I'm just rezzing you. I blame Miss Serena for this. It's all her fault. All life is her fault. Daya is her fault.
There's no getting away. Oh no. This is going too far. My shield faltered.
Oh, really, Hugo? Thanks, man. Bro, I did not know that. I was completely unaware that the purple stuff on the ground is bad. Like, bro, of course I know that. Wait, I ain't that dumb. I mean, I'm kind of dumb, but not that dumb. But sometimes, you know, you just can't help it. You see the purple stuff and you just need to go into it, you know? It's like going into the light. You just have to, bro. You just have to. It calls to you. This is a regular type component. This can now be removed. Okay. Hey, wait, I think I got it. I think I got it. Did I? Did I? Yes, okay, cooking time. What is this? Lol. Now let's get out of here, Saint Celestine.
Yo. And even her like little launch, her little teleport out, she does this little power launch. It's just very much Saint.
Yep. Well, Balby, I mean, at the end of the day, I hate to say it, but, you know, Keelan will never be as strong as Ines or Serena. I have never played that series, unfortunately, Keo, so no idea. Before I carry on farming the weapons, yes, Serena the Lalabrina.
Now what do you want?
Back in
Go on,
control.
I'm waiting.
Push them further out to sea. Serena's in my hands. Back under British. Oh, I need more of the veil dust. Damn it. Okay, come on.
Oh my goodness.
Back in there, let's go. I need veil dust, and I will not stop until I get it. Either way, I need arcade tuning for an S, so it's all good.
Right.
I mean, this is one of the best ways to get arcade tuning, so
Yep. That's why I wanted to bring her, so I could get my some tuning
Yep.
of the arc.
This is Hound Actual to all personnel. Void Storm is
Oh, Ines actually coordinating a mission. Okay, this is new.
Caution.
That's pretty cool. Haven't heard that before.
Enemy reinforcements incoming. Requesting strike on staging area.
Oh, damn it.
I still have her targeted right yet. Because it gives you bonus.
Begin tracking.
Just in case you don't get anything. All skill modules turn every character into a beast. Well, of course they could, Balby, but whether or not they're going to buff him to make him up to their standard is up to them. Like, the devs have to decide what standard they want the game to be at, which they haven't decided yet, so that's why we don't know. If they decided what kind of standard they want to set, then of course, you know, we can say one way or another. But it remains a fact that the male descendants are simply not as powerful as the ladies right now, so yep, nothing much we can do about that.
My shield. Damn them.
Anyway, Emin, how dare you even speak to me? Just wait until I come up with a build. You do not need to think for yourself. Thinking for yourself is a crime and a felony.
There's no
Arrest this man.
way. My shield.
Using your brain and using your mind, that's a crime. Remember that. You only need to say exactly what I say.
Into the light.
And think exactly what I think. Independence is a felony. Hey, Josh. Liking Ajax is also a felony.
That's enemy. I begin.
And Ultimate Blair is not going to be a separate descendant. Just so you know, I don't know why everybody thinks this. Maybe they were lied to or given the wrong information, but Ultimate Descendants are the same as regular descendants.
Deploying arcade.
So I don't know why everyone thinks that an Ultimate Descendant is going to be stronger. Now, theoretically, they could give them some better Transcendent modules, kind of like what they did with Sharon, but they also buffed Sharon, and I think everybody forgets that. So please don't think that an Ultimate Descendant is automatically going to be stronger than a regular Descendant. It doesn't really work that way. And Dylan, did you check the patch notes video? You might want to check the patch notes video to find your answer. Because if you did not watch my patch notes video,
Revival complete.
you gotta watch the patch notes video to know what's going on.
Oh, damn it.
We can always hope for a buff. I still think that the male descendants do require at least some attention, because right now is not the right situation for them, in my opinion. I don't think it's wishful thinking. I think it's a logical thing, because it makes no sense that we have, like, the male descendants so much more, or so much less powerful than the females. I know the ladies, you know, they make more sales, but it's still illogical. You get what I mean?
Oh my.
I'm pretty sure that they will buff them. It's just about, like, how long it might take to get them buffed. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure they will. but we need to wait and find out when. Okay, let's go. Nah, I don't have a specific weapon I'm going for. First of all, build them all. But the Malevolence hand cannon I am catalyzing first, because I already have it in my hands. I'm going to go for the beam rifle last, because I have to be in normal mode. And when I look at normal mode, I think about it. And then I immediately flip the table. I went the wrong way, and so did you.
Lol, I was just following you.
I know. I was like, this is the wrong way. And I see Arcane coming along behind me. I'm like, that's the wrong way too. Nice. What's the verdict of what, Rena? I mean, I'm sure with the right build it'll be busted, but Arcane only just got Serena.
Yeah.
And she's more reliant on gun than anything, so it will depend on your gun.
Definitely gonna see a lot of rocket launcher usage.
Assuming she can make enough ammo, then yes.
Well, her
Arcane life
first
signs
ability
detected
can
inside a
regenerate
vault.
ammo in the air.
This is where it ends.
I see that you are one of those that watched all those videos that talk about that. Nokula, that's not a standard. Because that's based on the guns right now. But if you want to follow that kind of content, Nokula, that's up to you. I don't follow that. I'll test it myself. Because that, to me, is not something we do.
It's going to sting.
Because, look, people were already doing, like, what, 4-second defilers before arcade tuning with very specific builds. So, anytime I see those videos, I just immediately ignore them completely because there's no point. I don't want to see what somebody with a very, very specific build designed for one thing can do. I will make a general build for everybody because it's literally a waste of time. I hate those kinds of things. But hey, you know, I leave it to those people that like that kind of shit. It's the biggest problem that I've ever seen because every single time, right, people do that. Then people come to me later on and say, oh, how come I can't do this other content with this build that I got? But it's so good, you know, it can do this thing in 2 seconds, but it can't do anything else. I'm like, that's because you built a build that was, number one, not a robot build. Number two, you built one that was specifically for this one task, designed only for this task, and you want to complain. Like, crap. No problem. Your turnip. I'm just here to do the right thing. She is going to be fun to fly around with, though. Like, I'm looking forward to testing her myself and finding out what she can and cannot do. Because I want to really come to grips with her abilities, understand it, and then, you know, and then make my judgment.
Oh no. You can't escape.
Just trying to get used to the flight mechanics.
This is going to hurt.
What mechanics?
Just staying in the air, maintaining my flight.
Fair enough.
There's no getting away. My shield.
You will move in the direction of your crosshair, so...
Begin tracking.
Mission
Yep,
complete.
MP I think is going to be a big thing for that one.
See you soon.
Okay, again, I need more veil dust. Until I have enough, I will again and again. Going good, Clementine. Can't really complain. Having a very good time.
Yeah, her MP drains quick when you're in flight.
Makes sense. That's why you got to reduce that skill cost.
And got... What did I put on?
Descendant, confirm arrival at the operation zone. Proceed with caution.
Oh yeah, I did put MP collector on.
The MP collector is bugged and doesn't work. That's not what you need. You need to reduce MP cost.
Yeah.
My shield.
Might also need the inversion perks, at least temporarily. That'll give you that boost.
There's no getting away. Into the... My shield falls.
I mean, it's in the known issues. We talked about it yesterday. So remember, whenever a new patch comes out, right, we also go through known issues. And I'm pretty sure if you check the official Discord, it does state it in there that MP collector is broken.
Oh no.
But considering the size of this update, I kind of had the feeling that a lot of stuff would be broken anyway. Because it's just too massive. I mean, you consider the crashes, the problems, all that. Yep, broken, broken, broken. Void Erosion Purge builds are all on my channel already, dude. There's one that says build this for stages 1 to 25. You can look up that. And then after that, look for my Glay and Last Dagger build for stage 26 to 30. And you're good to go.
You can't escape.
The builds will never say specifically Void Erosion Purge. That's why you gotta watch all the builds, Tenepin. I know it's a tall order, but I'm telling you, for your own sake, you really want to know all my work, you gotta watch all the builds. If you're new to the channel, I suggest watching them all. Because you can see the process of how I built up, what do I do, you know, how I go through that process and finally get to the end products that you guys get. So at least for the last month, you will probably want to watch all my recent videos. Good, I'm glad you're not crashing on console.
This is going to hurt. Damn it.
I will eventually, but I'm not going to do it right now, Epzui. No point. I want to work on my Serena and all my other stuff first. Plus, there's an entire arcade tuning system. I'm not going to go take on the boss until I have all that maxed out. And unlike others, I do not rush my content. I don't pay for it. So I'm waiting until my Serena builds, then I'll go and test things out. For me, there's no point in rushing and, you know, just ruining the game for myself. So I would recommend you have patience and wait until I'm done. If you're really struggling, then you can wait for mine. Or you can follow some of the other ones that have been posted. It's up to you. But if you want the best work, then you have to be patient and you have to wait. I only do things at the same pace as other gamers. So if you want the best way to play, just follow what I'm doing on stream. If I'm farming something, you farm the same thing. If I'm doing something, you do the same thing. If you do a different activity, you're on your own. At least until I get the stuff. Well, I'm glad you get it, but I have to explain it because other people might not.
Let's end this. You can't escape. Into the light.
I've got cooldown and duration on mine. Nothing to do with cost, but I can reduce cost in other ways. I'm not too worried.
There's no getting away. Oh no.
No, that's only in the special operations, Baldy. If you listen carefully, it was in reference specifically to the
Extraction
special
from operation
operations.
zone initiated. Good work, Descendant.
So you need to check what I'm talking about, Baldy. And if you didn't understand it the first time, then I say this without any malice, go back and watch it again. Because if you go back and watch it again, you must see the section where I'm talking about it. what am I talking and referring to? Context is very important. You can't just take one thing that I say and think that it applies to everything, you know, because you're going to get thrown down the wrong path. Okay, I can finally cook my other piece of Serena, so going back temporarily.
Yep.
I am building it up slowly, Captain Mad Dog. Patience, patience. All builds will come, but I work on them live on stream. If you ask for them now, I'm not one of those creators that's going to rush. If you want to rush it, then please follow the other creators, because I'm going to tell you straight away, Captain Mad Dog, I don't do that kind of crap. I will build up slowly, stage by stage. I play at the same pace that anybody else plays. All right? I'm not going to rush something and then give you guys some trash and say, oh, this is the best. We don't do that here. So if you have patience, you get the best stuff. But we play at the same place as a normal player who does not use caliber to accelerate. We don't use boosters, none of that stuff. We just go at it like a normal person. So patience is crucial.
So MP collector's bugged. Unfortunate.
That's okay, Baldy. Just, it's okay to ask to clarify. Like, I'm not against you asking, but just make sure that you check the context before. In case you're not sure, just check what context did I say something in. Just be careful about the multi-shot mods. You can't just throw them on everything to an extent. Okay, they're useful and they're certainly an increase in damage, but you don't want to be throwing them on everything. All right. And FYI, you know, I'm sure some people will try to just grab what they see on my stream and then, you know, start utilizing it, but that's not how this works. So just be very careful, because if you do that and you end up building the incorrect thing, I'm not responsible for that. We are testing, we are experimenting. It will be a slow and long process. So make sure that you understand that it will be a process. We will get to you the end result, but it's going to be a process.
If all modules were the same, I'd be out of a job, right?
Okay, let's get that up.
Gotta run to the bathroom real quick.
Take your time. Okay. If I build this specifically for Glay, I'm probably going to end up doing some shenanigans. A decision will have to be made, but that's fine. I'll make my decision later. Actually, while Arcane heads to the bathroom, I'm gonna go test something and I'll redo the party in a moment. I must know something. Okay, I finally have focus rounds as this. I'm actually gonna remove these first because there's no point. Now, we are going to add only the multi-hit stuff. So, can I add multi-hit damage? No, it replaces the trigger. So this one is that. I cannot add any other multi-hit damage. But I can replace this one. Okay. So if I choose one or the other, it will be in the same group. Okay, so I either choose critical hit, I either choose damage or fire, or chance. Okay, understood. This is all battle proficiency. This is the only one that's special. So these and these two can be put together. Understood. Okay, let me see. Arcane, I'm quickly going to test some stuff then I'll be back.
Would you like to use the laboratory?
Okay.
Heading into the lab. It is a lot, unfortunately. But that's how it is, Manny. And I'm glad you watched it twice to really understand. And good. I'm glad to hear it, George.
I'm not sure what to replace. Give me the MP I need.
Replace everything. Okay. Focus quantity 1 for now. Okay. All I want to see is how this multi-shot will trigger. So let's test it. That's the poison ticks, but I can't remove the toxic damage. Damn it. Okay. So a standard weak point shot will be 11,000. Multi-hit, unfortunately, is not a whole new bullet. Damn. Okay. So when it does trigger, it's not a whole new bullet. It is just extra damage. It's not that great, actually. It's actually quite underwhelming. Because critical hit is a multiplier on your base damage. This is a fraction of your base damage. So unless the gun doesn't have any other option, it's not that great. That's a problem. That is a problem right now because I have multi-hit damage, and the multi-hit damage is a multiplier of a fraction, not a actual. So the chance is additive, but the damage is a multiplier of a fraction. This is not very great.
Even with the cogs splitting off, hitting other targets.
Well, the thing is, right? I'm just looking at what's actually being done because the cogs bounce between multiple enemies. So on a single target, the cogs don't trigger, right? So I get a chance to see, and even then, the cogs are only at 10%, so it's also fractional. So if the cog was spawned from the multi-hit, it's a fraction of a fraction.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't be great anyway. I'm sort of seeing the cog damage, but it's like very minimal because it's literally a fraction of a fraction. So yeah, multi-hit is not as good because although I'm getting like a multiplier of the weak point, which is like baseline 2.5 here, it will not be that strong. Like you literally have no choice, but you know, you have no choice, but unfortunately, multi-hit is not as strong as people wanted it to be because you see, the initial thought was that multi-hit was going to be an extra, as if an extra bullet was hitting the target, but it's not as if it's an extra bullet hitting the target. It's more like the bullet has penetrated the target and dealt more damage because it hit twice, but the second hit is fractional. So no matter how much you increase multi-hit damage, unless your multi-hit damage multiplier is huge, it won't work well. And a shotgun could work, but the base damage for each shotgun pellet is low anyway. So I don't know. I'm not seeing that great of a use on a single target weapon. We might see more value on certain other weapons, but you have to think about whether or not it's actually going to be worthwhile in the first place, because even if you have a high multi-shot trigger rate, you're not getting the best result, at least in my opinion. This is problematic. Because why would I go for multi-shot when it's going to be a fraction instead of a multiplier, and it's a fraction at a chance based on the number of bullets I shot, whereas I could increase raw damage on every single shot that I shoot, therefore giving me more. This is not worth unless the multiplier is high, because you cannot increase it. You can increase the chance to about 40%, which is nice, but the damage multiplier is low. So I would have to first focus on getting the best possible multipliers and the best possible baseline, with multi-shot being an extra on top. Now, it might work great for firearm builds, like builds that focus more solely on firearms, but yeah, I do not foresee greatness. And especially where a weapon comes with a baseline elemental, it makes more sense to improve the baseline elemental attack. But I would say that at least a 50% multi-hit chance is more than enough, which is good enough. Then you want to try and at least up the damage, but the damage percentage increases are so low. So damn it, this is problematic. Not necessarily what I want, in my personal opinion. Because why would I do that when I can increase my powers in other ways and make myself do more in that way? Because what is the interval of that one? At regular intervals for 3 seconds, up to 3 stacks, but what is the actual interval? I can't fully get behind it. And since we now have a way of actually seeing the DPS, full mag, let's see what a full mag can do. Because now we can compare the DPS shown in the charts. A full mag, yeah. Total damage is about 9 million. It's good, but not that great. Anyway, I'm heading back to Albion. At least based on a rudimentary test right now, I don't feel it's that good, but I would have to experiment more. So, my apologies, but I would have to experiment more. I'm going to have to test on a gun-by-gun basis. But I think that this is where we'll have to draw on the knowledge of the public here. So I'm going to make a video today where I'm going to ask for the help of the community. And I say we figure this out together, because as far as I can see from my understanding right now, multi-hit is basically a fraction of your normal damage at a percentage chance. But because the multi-hit damage multiplier is multiplicative, I'm not getting as much damage as I should. Therefore, increased multi-hit damage is not giving me value, whereas increasing multi-hit chance is at least giving me the base fraction. So I would have to prioritize first increasing the chances of multi-hit, and if I need to, I will extract it out for more damage, but we'll see. Like, honest to God, I have no clear idea where I want to go with this, but I'm going to try and figure this out stage by stage. Okay, now Serena is cooking. What is the next thing on the list that I wanted to do? I guess I'll just keep running Sigma Sector for a bit. You okay to go, Arcane?
Yeah, I'm just trying to see if I wanted to try out a different set of components.
Sure. I may as well farm the new component sets anyway, so
yeah,
on that. Yeah, because I need new ones for Serena anyway, so no problem. I'm actually gonna store a few things. My storage for reactors.
try this out.
I'm just removing some of these that I will no longer need. Before I start storing them up. Well, I mean, if you want to go for that, Jen, it's up to you. I don't watch those types of videos, and I'll tell you why. Because those videos are usually with weapons that are specifically designed for that. So, up to you if you want to consume that content, but I'm just gonna stay away from that. I will test out the Tormentor fight myself when I get to it. But at the end of the day, your choice. You do what you want with your time. So if you want a full explanation, your Tenepment, it's because when you do stuff like that and you run ahead, how much hours have you actually put into testing it? This is the problem with a lot of people. There were people already posting Serena build guides before she even released. And overall, this is an issue because a lot of people can be misled by that. Do you know how many times people come to me after having watched other people and they say, oh man, you know, I'm so glad I finally found your channel because I wasted Catalyst building this, building that. The thing is that you can't guarantee the work done and how much testing has been done. Again, you have to ask yourself, how much testing has been done to prove to you that this item works? So it's the individual's choice if they want to follow those kinds of creators. I always say it, look, your choice at the end of the day, you do what you want. I'm not going to stop you, but you literally have to decide for yourself and also determine for yourself, is that really something you want to go with? Is that really what you believe will help you? And it's not just that it hasn't been fully tested. I ask you again, what is the point of rushing the content now before everybody else does? Because you see, and you know, Yen, that's exactly the issue. Everything is like speed run. Everything is this. Everything is like, you know, fast forward. Like, what happened to actually enjoying the game? So I leave it up to my viewers, you know, and a lot of people always think, oh, why do you have such a problem with other creators? I say, I don't. There are creators that I respect, and I've said it multiple times on stream. Funny how nobody ever follows, like, ever listens to me say that. Because I've said multiple times on stream, there are many creators that I respect, but at the same time, I'm also somebody who is not completely stupid. I will think for myself, decide for myself, and then finally, when I come to a conclusion and I say, okay, this is good, or okay, this is not so good, you know, when I reach that level, that's when I make my decision on stuff. I don't just decide and say, oh, this is good, this is bad, this is not good, this is not bad. Like, it makes no sense to do that. All you're doing is just going ham early without experimenting, without testing, you know, without properly sitting down and saying, hey, you know, maybe this thing is not the best way. Well, I'm glad you aren't misunderstanding me, because I tell you, one of the dumbest things that ever happens is people say like, oh, why do you have got such a problem with other creators? Oh, I don't want to watch you anymore. Then don't. Like, literally don't. I don't care if you don't watch me. But when you get screwed over by them, don't come crying to me. And that's the one thing that I cannot stand, because everybody, like Leon says, he's here almost every day, so he sees it a lot. Don't come crying to me when you have a problem because you got lied to by somebody that doesn't have your interest at heart. You got lied to, that's a you problem. You know, I have no part in that. I've got no interest in that, nor do I give a damn. You know, it's not my problem to babysit or pick up the pieces after somebody else pumps and dumps you. So always be careful, always be cautious, always think, does this person really know what they're doing, or are they just going for views? Because I've mentioned it previously dozens of times, and I'll say it dozens of times more if I have to. A lot of the time people pump out these videos because they need views immediately. They know they have no chance, not a single chance of competing the very second that I drop my stuff, because it's gonna take me a week or more of preparation. But when I finally drop my stuff, everybody watches my stuff instead. It's happened before, it happens again. Then people see my builds on stream, like, oh my god, what's your build? And then I'll tell them, and then they follow that. So that leaves nothing for them, which is why they're so desperate. As soon as it drops, they're like, okay, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. Now, before anything else happens, if I do this now, you know, sorry, clearing my storage before I go in again, because I realize I have so much of this crap stocked up. They realize that if I do what I'm doing and I take it slow, you know, there's nothing left for anybody else. And yes, I am very blunt because I've got no time to waste. For me, wasting time is the one thing I don't want to waste because I've got very limited amounts of it. I'm trying to kick off 3 different careers at once, as well as my social media, so yes, I am a blunt boy. This is actually better. What the hell do I have this for? I never cleared all these components. This is also freaking better. What the hell do I have this for? This piece of crap. Well, you can also do it yourself, but in the end, I feel that because this is a math-based game, most people end up at the same sort of level anyway. So it's all good, at least in my personal opinion. You can choose to follow builds or not follow builds. Everybody decides for themselves. And ultimately, you know, there's nothing wrong with following builds. But at the same time, I'll say, think for yourself and decide for yourself who you're going to follow and why you're following them. Is their work so trustworthy that you believe straight away that, you know, their stuff is good and will get you through it? If you do, then that's completely okay. Go for it. I will never say no to that because I'm not the only respectable creator out there. There are many other respectable creators out there. And they're all good folks. But you got to decide for yourself. I can only guide you in the decision. I cannot help you with the decision. Also, I'm just going to dump some of these purple reactors because what the hell? All unnecessary. I haven't checked my storage for a long time because I haven't run out of storage space for a long time. Now I have. And I need more. And save everything.
I need to go through my storage. It's a mess.
Everything's a mess, bro. Every damn thing.
I don't even look in there right now.
I'm looking. I hoard like everybody hoards because it's important. We must be hoarders.
Yep.
You know what? I better leave that there because it's upgraded, which means it must be useful for something. This is literally a duplicate. Why do I even have this? Oh my god. Wow, this is worthless. Okay, there we go. Better.
I'm praying to the God Emperor.
No problem, Chewy Raptor. I'm just here to help. But yeah, at the end of the day, like, look, I just want to say this for the record and say it straight. And again, I'm sure some asshole out there will misinterpret what I say, but again, I don't care. The thing that I will say is this. Look, there's going to be a lot of people out there who just want to get out their content fast. It's up to you as viewers to decide whether or not you trust them, or if you're willing to wait for somebody that will take it slow and actually go step by step, because that's what I do. My style is not for everybody. There's a lot of people that want that instant gratification now, but if you end up being burned, or if you end up optimizing the fun out of content for yourself, and you don't get that joy of discovery, and then you quit after 10 days, that's not my problem. Okay? I take it slow. I do things the way I do. And I'm here to make the community better. My goal is only to grow this community and make it stronger with everything that I do, regardless. All right? And I feel that those people that rush it too much are detrimental, because you're literally, what they are trying to set as a standard is that, oh, a new update drops. So I, as a content creator, and this is what it basically sounds like. I, as a content creator, I've got all this money that you guys have given me. I'm going to use it to buy the character straight away so I can have it first. And then I'm going to show you exactly how it's done. And then you just have to follow this because I made it first, and now nobody else can beat me because everything else is going to be a clone of what I do. When in fact, later on, other people are going to go through the same iterative process and get to this end result anyway. That's the mentality that I don't like. So I hope nobody misunderstands. You want to do it as a viewer, go ahead. But when a content creator does it, it sets a very bad standard, because what it also can do is it can also set your people into a bit of a panicked feeling, because it's like, oh, I don't have the latest thing, I can't progress. This attracts a lot of people that literally want to cry about progression, because they're like, oh, this content creator just buys stuff, things like that. There's always a negative reputation for content creators to do that. I try to battle against that, because I want to do things at the same level as a player to show them it can be done. You can do it just like me, free. The only thing I spend on are cosmetics. That's this example and standard I want to set. I don't want to be better than you. I want to get everybody to my level. I don't care if I'm not the best. My job is not to be the best. My job is to show you the way, guide you, teach you. Being better than you, standing above you, there's no point. And, well, never mention another creator by name. If you like another creator, that's completely fine. That's your choice. I would never say no to that. Do whatever you feel like. Do what you want. You don't have to only like me. This is not about loyalty or whatever. But yes, I do explain the best. And eventually, I'll tell you right now, your tenement, eventually, just like all the others, you'll end up only watching me. You might reference a few others from time to time, but I'm pretty sure that, just like all the others, you'll end up only watching me, with occasional videos from others. Because there are other creators I respect as well, but from what I have seen, and this is just, what I have seen, okay, from the viewers that talk to me, most of the people end up just watching me in the end. They do start out watching a few others, but eventually they realize it's all the same anyway.
This is Hound Action.
Test this.
Okay, go ahead.
I need you.
Tess, you need me.
Yeah, this is a...
Oh, the one for him? Okay.
Yeah, I wanted to test him out, and then I want to use it again. Give the speed boost. Did you get a speed boost?
Yeah. Yes. But the speed boost is not within the circle. It's anywhere within range.
Yes. No. So I felt like if I jump and I use the ability, you get the boost. If I use it while I'm on the ground, it gives like jump thing.
Yep. That is the ability. Oh, thankfully I haven't crashed yet. I'm surviving stage by stage. And yes, a lot of creators are scared to go through the patch notes in a precise way, but I do it because at the end of the day, there's no point in skipping or giving highlights and then missing out something, because you never know what a person might need. So cover everything. And a lot of creators are scared because, oh, my video's an hour, nobody's gonna watch. But no, if you build up the trust of your audience, they'll watch you whether it's an hour, 2 hours. Build up that trust. Build up that trust. That's the way I go. No, I don't use frame generation. Yep, plus, I mean, you actually see me work on my stuff live on stream. We no longer hide the builds. I used to, because people would just copy my builds and paste them half-assed, but I think everybody's sort of understood that a lot of people already do that, so there's no point. So now I just don't hide my builds anymore. You want it, you can observe as I go along, but just don't copy it until I release the video, because at the end of the day, if you do that, what's going to happen is that you might get a half-assed product that I might change later on. So try not to copy what you see me do on stream. Wait until the testing is done, then I will release it. People stole my content dozens of times. I was the first one to actually create the flying bunny style. And before I had actually dropped the video, another creator literally went out of their way to post my video with a 2-minute defiler clear time, when I proved a day later that the actual clear time was 1 minute and 30 seconds after discovering a better technique. This is because on the night stream, I showcased a technique of just running around on the ground, and with a particular bunny build that I was already using and it had already been on my channel. But because it was from season 1, a lot of people were not familiar with it since it was only season 2. So what this creator did was that they took this build, they claimed it as their own, and they said, oh, this is how you build bunny to beat the Defiler. And they said it was a 2-minute clear. It was like literally a few hours before I posted my video. But when I posted my video, what they missed out on was the testing that we did that morning. And the testing that we did that morning basically allowed us to shorten the time by 30 seconds thanks to the flying bunny technique. And they didn't have that. And that's when everybody realized that, hey, didn't this creator just literally steal this from RealAsianRobot's stream? So yeah. All creators are not bound by a regulatory authority. So creators will steal work, creators will do things like that. It all boils down to, you know, whether or not they want to be honorable about it. That's why I go through the process step by step. I build this, I do this, and then finally I get to the end product and I say, okay, so this is how it works. It's not infuriating, it's a norm in the industry, and people think it's infuriating or bad, but no, at the end of the day, the other thing you gotta understand is that you cannot start the drama of, oh, I made this first, therefore it's mine. It'll never work, because at the end of the day, that stifles creativity. So although it does happen, and it looks a little shameful when a creator gets caught out doing it, at the end of the day, you cannot stop it, and it needs to be accepted, because if you were to start policing that, then what's going to happen is that whoever posts the build first then owns it. Then what? Other people can't come to the same conclusion or defer it slightly without getting hit by copyright? That's also wrong. It reduces creativity. It reduces the overall intellectual pool that we are all drawing on as people. So for me, it's not infuriating. It's silly. And, you know, it does paint that particular creator in a bad light when they do it so quickly. But at the same time, it's something that we must all learn to accept in this industry because it's normal. The thing is, the credit for being the first to discover something in the game, you know, is nice, but at the same time, I don't need it to live. I don't need it to be the best creator I am. So who gets the credit is, you know, at the end of the day, a non-issue. I know I made it first, and that's all that matters. If somebody wants to take the credit, you know, they'll be called out on it, and I've got the receipts to prove it. But at the end of the day, it's just a video game. So unless the person's gonna win like a Nobel Peace Prize for discovering it first, what's the point? What's the problem? All they did was post a half-ass build first when my finalized build came out later. And like I said, at the end of the day, people just come and watch me instead. Because once you lose the faith of your viewers, that's it. And it's not like I'm going to be like undiscovered by them. Eventually they'll get curious. Even the people who hate me come back. You see it all the time. They'll just wander back here and they'll lurk and they'll watch. Because they know that they can't get away from this. And Herasmo, the crashes are not due to NS being nerfed. I'm pretty sure it's just this area being a little bit unoptimized. I'll say this to you now, Tinabman. The only ones that worry about credit, the only ones that worry about, you know, how people view them and how people, you know, are gonna judge this and that. Oh, you know, the people who are worried about that are the ones who are gonna lose their viewers first, because they're not concerned about customer service. They're not concerned about, you know, what people want. They're concerned about themselves. And once you reveal that that's who you are, people aren't gonna respect you. But for me, people can call me blunt, rude, abrasive, whatever. I don't really give a shit. But at the end of the day, customer service first. I may take longer, but you know that when I come up with something, it's going to be 100% reliable. I know it works, and I give it to you because it works, and I've proven it on stream. It will only affect your career if you let it. I win my dedicated audience day by day. I've got a smaller audience than most other creators out there. But in my entire career, I've never had to buy a single view. I've never had to, you know, use bots just to get where I am. No, people just naturally gravitate toward me. no matter what game I play, like, it may take me some time to build up. Like, my Monster Hunter, barely 30 people watch that stream. But slowly over time, people discover me. They actually enjoy what I do, and they realize that I'm serious about how I serve my customers, how I serve my people. Because I don't want to give you something that I can't prove and cannot replicate. If I cannot replicate something 100% consistently at all times, with certainty, then I cannot build trust.
Oh no, my shield.
And it doesn't matter how many times I can kill something in 4 seconds. It doesn't matter how many times I can kill something in 10 seconds and claim I'm the best. If I don't have that trust, I'm eventually going to lose my people. Anyway, thanks, Windy City. That's what I do. I just focus on what I want to do for people. That's it. Right now, I want to get my doggo, build up Serena, and just do my thing. And now with the new arcade tuning system, I want to see how it's going to change every Descendant I play. I'm going to find out the limits of the arcade tuning system, and then start working on my builds from there.
Mission complete.
Okay.
Transport inbound. See you soon.
Let me move out for a second, because I want to check which area I need to go to. And Dryden, did you check the patch notes? Because if you're asking that question, did you watch the patch notes video? Because you're only asking that question because you haven't watched the patch notes video. So that's why I'll check with you, Dryden. Did you watch my patch notes video? If you did not watch my patch notes video, you might want to watch that first.
Do it.
I wonder, the sets drop different? No, the sets dropped the same. So you can get the sets anywhere. All right.
Yeah.
I want to go after Ancient Knight first then. So I'm switching over to Broken Boundary. Let me have a look-see. Ancient Knight. What do I have? I've got 3 codes. None of the synthetic fiber, none of the polymer. So I'm going to target farm the polymer first. Okay, let's start getting the weapons up to snuff. Well, I would really recommend watching the patch notes video. Yes, it's an hour long, but it'll tell you everything you need to know in this game. I promise you that. And if it doesn't, come here and hang me by my head. I will happily take that punishment from you. Okay, 2 more of my inversion reinforcement points. Yeah, nothing wrong with that, but I genuinely, if you want to know what happened in this patch, like, just so you can go into the game with full knowledge, it's probably best not to come to the stream and ask that. Just take the time to watch the patch notes video, I promise you. That way you go in with a full idea of what's going on, and your gameplay is going to be so much better. So please do enjoy. I know you've been busy at work, but yeah, if you come to stream and ask, then you're going to be asking about all the stuff that's already covered, and you may as well just spend the hour doing that instead. It'll be a lot faster. Okay, let's go. Proxinator, you see, this is exactly what I'm talking about. You don't need to see my current modules on an S because, I mean, if you want to watch the live stream, then by all means, but you might want to find the time to do the patch notes video as well. Proxinator, just check my NS build for Void Erosion Purge because it's the same build. Here, I'm literally just using my Void Erosion Purge video. I have changed nothing in it. So you want to know my mods and everything? Here you go, Proxinator. Here's the full video with explanations. Have fun, enjoy.
Void storm is intensifying.
You never, unlike with other people, you never need to ask me what I'm using. What I'm using on my stream. You want to know why? Because I do everything in my videos. So all you need to do is just grab it. The 15% what, Adrian? You need to be very specific when you're asking. 15% what? Cooldown, skill power, damage reduction? What are you talking about? Remember when asking questions or making statements, guys, and I don't say this to be pedantic, but I'm going to tell you this straight. You need to actually like specify what are you talking about. Because if you don't specify, then we don't know. So we can't answer you and we can't interact with you. So always specify. Like, oh, I'm talking about this thing specifically. Ah, then we can have more effective discussions and, you know, we can share knowledge. If you don't tell me specifically, even if I want to understand you, I can't. So help me help you, all right? I don't believe they will stack. I think the one with the higher percentage will supersede.
Transport has dropped a
But
wide
either
range
way,
of
I would
shooting
not
charge
buy
on
any
the
of those
ground.
boosts. If you're talking about boosters,
We need it to purify the void energy.
you don't use them.
Prime the detonator with your RK, then hit the detonation device.
Oh, for the reactors here, I just delete anything that's not double gold. I manually delete it after going through it, but yeah. I mean, if you want to use the boosters, you can, but I wouldn't know whether it stacks. You have to test it yourself. I don't use boosters, ever. I grind everything manually. Because that is this way of doing things.
This is going to sting.
Unless the booster is given free, but I'm not going to spend on the free boosters because I want to spend on inventory and storage space. I mean, you can keep one purple, one gold. There's nothing wrong with that, but you will have to manually filter it. So every few runs, I manually filter mine and say, okay, I need this, I don't need this. There we go. Well, double gold rolls are the right way. So, I mean, if you've already got gold and purple, then the next roll upgrade is double gold.
Keep trying.
I think it's kind of cool, though, that they made Glay like a part of the main story. So she didn't just get an individual random story. No, she got the main story. Now that's hot. So I was wondering where Glay's story was, but now we know. It's because she was the main story all along. Glay was the main character. And all the other characters, side characters, like Bunny and Freyna, side. But Glay is the main. I hope you enjoy being off work. I don't have Serena yet, so you'll have to wait until I'm playing Serena. Alright, Victor, if you don't mind.
This is going to
Because I've already discussed it on several streams. If you missed those, I'm not going to answer you now. Please wait until we actually get the test results out. The story is hella better right now. And if you don't want to miss information, Victor, sorry. You need to tune into every stream and listen to what I'm saying.
You can't escape.
Because there are some things I'll only do during certain streams, and I will not give additional information until testing is done. So please be patient. Please be patient or tune into every stream no matter what. That's all I can tell you.
There's no getting away.
And yes, Tunipin, I always use the boosters from events, but the thing is that if it's a choice event, like not given for total free, if it's a choice-based event, like right now I can choose inventory slots or boosters, I'm going for inventory slots. Ain't no way I'm going to waste time on boosters when I'm going to eventually get a max, you know what I'm saying? Well, Dizzy, of course new content was released, but you haven't played since September. That's on you, pal. Game has had several good things released since September, but I mean, it's your choice whether you want to play it or not. If you feel the itch to play, then you should be getting back in because there's always new content. Always. But, again, the choice is yours. I cannot force you.
Mission complete.
My Serena grind is done. I'm just trying to get weapon pieces now. I'm only focusing on weapon pieces so I can build my stuff. Again. I mean, Val Dust you just get naturally, so just keep going. It's not even luck based, you just keep getting it. I will give one tip though to all Serena players. Cost. Y'all better be ready. Because otherwise that cost is gonna eat you alive.
Yo.
Descendant, confirm arrival at the operation zone. Proceed
Dang
with
it.
caution.
That's also why I'm farming this so hard. I need perfect external components. And I mean perfect. If they're not perfect, I don't want them. If I don't see triple gold rolls on them, I don't want them. I'll throw them in the bin where they belong. Remember, it's not 1 gold roll, it's not 2 gold rolls, 3 gold rolls, okay? And of course, for anyone that can't tell that I'm joking, obviously I'm joking. There's no such thing as 3 gold rolls. If any of y'all hunting 3 gold rolls, you know, please tell me where you found them because I want them too. 3 gold rolls would make so many builds like epic, and I mean like seriously epic. Yeah, I'm not too far behind myself. I'm at about 1920, but I got to do some tests first. Because I have some ideas in my head
Descendant,
that are
enemy
very,
troops
very
being
bad
transferred
for other
in large
people's health.
numbers. You must attack their point of origin.
They will have reactor re-rolling, I think, in April, so that won't be a problem for very much longer. Right, 3 gold rolls would be amazing. I want it. I want it. I need 3 gold rolls. In fact, why stop there? We need 7 gold rolls on every reactor. All right, I want it to help me delete every faction and every Colossus right away. By the way, in case anyone didn't know, all these enemies here in the Sigma sector are weak against fire. So, Serena, Blair, Karina, everybody. Ezimo, Lapik.
There's no getting away. My shield.
Yeah, you jump thing. I was like, woo! What the hell?
Threw you off there, didn't it?
It did. I like the movement speed, but I swear, sometimes the jump, I'm like, what?
I know, like I have to get it, like I forget to jump and activate it.
No, it's all good. I don't mind. It's so funny when it happens. It's like having rockets, rocket boost in Marvel Rivals. It's the exact same feeling that you suddenly just fly. Whee!
Does it allow you to like hover down?
No, it doesn't. So no, I can't. I don't have any hovering. I mean, up to you, iDizzy. It's your choice whether you want to delete the game or not. My response was simple. Don't know what you took away from that, but I said if you miss the game, play it. If you don't miss the game, then up to you, man. Because there's always good new content coming out. But if you're willing to delete the game, it means you didn't miss it, so no point. In that case, see you later. Am I excited for Ultimate Player? Dude, new content just dropped. I'm not even thinking about Ultimate Player. I'm focusing on the current content, man. And besides, Ultimate Blair is not going to be good without a buff. So unless they're going to make Blair like a top tier character, he's going to be unused. Like, people get his ultimate for the mastery, but he's going to remain unused. At least in my personal opinion. I could always be wrong, but I rarely am. But yeah, Serena farm took all of like 2 hours. It's so easy to get Serena. And I got all her pieces this morning. Didn't get a single one last night, so... Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Oh, well, I guess if I count last night, it's about 3 hours. I heard your shield has been damaged.
This is going to sting.
Yes.
Pound actual to HQ.
Another code for free.
Mission complete. Requesting transport support.
I can't wait for my ascending set to be ascendant. More components soon. I will farm this until I get all the components I need. And then once Ines reaches max RK, I will bring Bunny. And I will bring Freyna. And I will gnaw with the fray. They will learn of my pain. Soon. Very soon.
This is Hound Actual to all personnel. Void storm is intensifying. Conditions are unfavorable. Proceed with caution. Over.
But yeah, I love it the most when I get something that I'm not even looking at, you know, like, I don't know, like, when it happens, but sometimes you just get something good. You gotta watch that in patch notes. Tried it. Nah, Adrian, you can't just be feeding the man a fish, man. You gotta watch the patch notes. But no, there's a genuine reason why I continuously tell people this. I know that giving people an answer is good, But in actuality, the reason why we always encourage people to watch the patch notes first before asking is because if they do that, it develops the habit of them learning first. You see, otherwise they become reliant and dependent upon us, then they have to keep coming back. And it's not the culture that I want to cultivate for my streams. Because at the end of the day, if people are coming back just because they have to ask me questions, then they're not able to progress on their own. I want them to have that independence. So I hope you guys don't mind. That's why you'll see that sometimes I don't give certain people a straight answer. I tell them to watch a certain video or things like that. Because once you develop that habit, once you develop that thing, it actually helps the gaming community grow. Because if you spoon feed everybody, and no offense, Ryden, I know you haven't watched it, but anyway, when you spoon feed everybody, what happens is that they get into this habit of not learning, and then eventually when a challenge comes in the game that they cannot handle on their own, they start throwing tantrums, calling for nerfs, all that kind of stuff. So all of it creates a cascading effect. So I hope you guys will not mind, and please understand this is why our culture is the way it is. We focus on teaching and encouraging people to have a look first before they question everything. Because that way, they learn better. Yep, I've got Serena cooking her pieces at least, but I've got to actually cook her tonight. Both her and the Doggerino need to be cooked tonight.
You can't escape.
There it is. I know. And at the end of the day, like, I know most people are just being helpful, and that's very good. I respect it and appreciate it. It's just that, you know, I want to try and create this culture of learning. Because the more that we have it, you know, the better it is overall. So I try to encourage it. I mean, of course, at the end of the day, people being helpful is great. Like, that is something that needs to be praised. So I would never, like, you know, get on a person's case for that. I just try and explain, like, why I do it. But at the end of the day, it's good. It's a good thing to help others. Because I know if somebody hasn't watched something and they're not 100% familiar yet, and especially when it's been explained already, it's best to guide them toward that. Use target farming system. I used the target farming system and I got what I needed. Easy peasy. So use that target farming system, bro. Yep. I mean, listen, if people want to take pictures of that, that's on them, you know. At the end of the day, that is the kind of crowd that this game has attracted, and we cannot stop that. Hey, how dare you fight my neckbeard? Go fight the other guy. Off you go, Arcane. Go solo him. How dare you hide behind my electricity? Alright, enjoy your dinner, Sir Tommy. Have a good one. But I mean, think about it, Adrian. How many people yesterday talked about nothing but the jiggle physics? Like, unfortunately, you know, this game has attracted that crowd, and that's how it is, man. It has attracted that crowd of people, but we obviously we can do better, we can be better, but we also have to understand that yeah, they'll be there, you know, like taking pictures at the pod and whatnot. You know, they'll be doing all that. It's the ninja way of life.
Hound actual to HQ. Mission complete. Requesting transport support.
I mean, I'm gonna be real with you. Jiggle physics are totally gonna save the game. 100%, bro. I believe it.
Nope.
What do we mean no? Say yes, everything. Nope. They want to see you jiggle, but it falls.
It's gonna fold.
It's gonna fold. But my money don't jiggle. It falls. I want to see you wiggle.
Yes. Wait. I think I can craft the ancient knight.
Okay. I'll take us back after this so you can do it. No problem, Captain Mad Dog. Always here to help. Okay, I'll take us back after this one.
Descendant.
But I mean, I have to say this much, Paul Bros. Every game is like that though. Every game people are like, this game is dead. Then new season, new update comes out. We are so back. I mean, that's standard for any live service, yo. It happens on Destiny. It happens on all of them. Yeah, I used up weapon crates to max it out. No problem. If you don't have your full last dagger fully maxed out, dude. I used all them event weapon crates. I straight up just went in and said, okay, I'm gonna buy. I'm gonna just get last dagger. That's how I got my one last dagger, and I was like, I'm not farming it again. Not no way, not no how. I'm not even looking forward to farming the beam rifle in normal mode. I'm like, oh my god, that's terrible. I mean, I'll do it. Till I have to do it with freaking Bunny, but yeah, nah. She says her shield. Yeah, I'm saving my weapon crates in case there's a weapon I have to build later that I really, really hate. I'm like, don't you worry, I got this. I got crates, bro. I got crates. I'll tell you, someday, somehow, those weapon crates are gonna come in handy. I'm gonna save them. I don't ever want to be in a situation where I suddenly need a second gun and I'm like, oh, I have to farm. Nah.
We've detected signs of life inside a nearby RK receptor.
This is going to hurt.
How the hell we run up like this? Why was I not able to see the signs that we missed? You know, if you continuously hold your booster thing, I think you can fly for a little bit, right? The one that goes in the direction once you soar it up.
Yeah.
How long can you fly for? Does it make you speedy? I mean, if you hold it in a direction, can you fly fast in that direction?
I mean, you definitely speed up. And man, it's gone.
I'm only thinking in terms of like the 400%. So I want to go fast.
Right.
And wait, does the him movement speed boost also apply to you?
Large-scale Vulgus transfer
Yes, it does.
confirmed.
Ah, yes. So when I need to speed run, that's what I'll do.
Deployment.
I will sing a hymn. Sing a song. Ah, Mr. Brandon, this is where, if you don't know how to do the flip with the grappling hook, check out my YouTube short on the movement trick. I also posted it on TikTok. So there's a TikTok video that says you got to learn this grapple movement trick. Watch that. Essentially, you're meleeing toward the end of your grapple, but if you haven't seen the video, go check out the video. I promise you, it'll help. This is why you got to watch all them extra videos, because at the end of the day, they are here to help. Sorry, I don't think I can get you.
I wasn't even in it.
You were totally in it. Don't lie. No lie, boy. Nah, I got it. I got you. I will survive. There we go. You're up.
Boost.
But yeah, this is a movement trick that pretty much everybody should know about. So if you don't know about it, that's why you got to check out some of the short videos. I promise you, I put a lot of good stuff in there. Okay, run, 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 run. Whee! Whee!
Oh, I'm dead.
You noob! Judged! Judged! You are disappointing the Sisters of Battle!
No.
Saint Celestine could reach, he'd be so angry with you.
Oh my.
Who are you? You are Daya.
Counteractual to HQ.
We rescued you.
Mission complete. Requesting transport support.
Now, Dude, I've gotten one of every piece, but not the polymer. No, not the polymer. None for you, sir. None for you.
Let's see.
How dare they? I will have their heads for this. They will learn to bleed. And all of these are shy table flip. I need more components. More. Okay, I'm just gonna go through my stuff for a while I take you back. Oops, sorry. All right, I gotta collect pass rewards. Oh my god! Oh, these are for Freyna. I thought these were Glay glasses. Ugh. Inessa's I'm so mad pose. Love it. Okay, second malevolent. Just got it. What's this? Oh, a smithereen skin. Oh my god, the plaid glaze skirt. No.
You don't like it?
No, it's ugly.
I love it.
I don't like that. I don't need her to be Mary Poppins, okay?
What? This is not Mary Poppins.
It's ugly, that's what it is. Ugly. It hurts me.
Okay, let's go with...
And a fried egg chest attachment skin. Really? Really? Do a flip. Okay, let's go through this reactor. All right. Oh, and enhance my malevolent. I'm not missing out on that. What did you miss about the update? Have you checked the patch notes video? If you haven't, you might want to watch that. It tells you everything that's in it. Just know that it's a really damn good update. Two remaining energy. Okay. Let's go see the limit. The true limit of power.
Alright. Ancient Night Down. Can I craft this yet? I can. I can also craft the sniper.
Good. Enjoy. You sniper. Sniper! Hey, I finally got skill cost, skill cooldown. Ha! As a random drop.
Immediately
table flip.
Damn it. Okay. Let's take a look at this, shall we? I also need...
Yep, I'll put that straight in my storage so I never ever delete it. But yeah, no, people seek knowledge and that's okay. But I do encourage them to check out the patch notes video because that's the best way to update themselves. Once they watch it, they know everything that's in there and they can enjoy it fully. Okay, once you're done, off we go.
Just a second. I just need to take a quick look at this gun.
Take your time.
F1.
clear 300 missions, and I'm gonna get a whole bunch of battle pass. Oh yeah. Use factors for bunny arcade tuning. Oh yeah, I'll do that. I can smell the power. Smell it. Smell it. Blair just looking like Eminem with this damn hair in the supply shop. I wonder, what are the other emotes in the battle pass? Do we have anyone? Because usually there's one on the second page. Oh, no emote this time. Not yet, anyway. Judgment. Judgment.
Okay, yeah, I'm good to go there. And I also want to try out.
There is fist bump as an emote. And a skin for the malevolent. I kind of dig that. Oh, this is weird. There's no group emote this time. So strange. Very, very strange. There should have been a group emote. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little disappointed at that. Why is there no group emote?
Okay. That's swapped around, and we'll just give these a go. Shot.
Okay. Sounds good.
Oh man, that's sniper unique ability. It's crazy. It says continuously consumes MP to infuse RK and fill the gauge.
Yes, it's basically
This is Hound
a Widowmaker
action.
rifle.
All personnel.
Charge up and then fire.
Void storm is intensifying. Conditions are unfavorable. Proceed with caution. Over.
Descendant, enemy troops are being transferred in large numbers. You must attack their point of origin.
Attack their point of origin. I'll attack them at origin. Let's go. They can spawn into the lightning cloud of death. There's the last ones.
Oh no.
I heard Serena say, "Oh no."
Oh no!
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Serena, 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 like the spot the dream.
This is going to hurt.
Now, I must get the components! To be honest, I mean, of course, farming the weapons is important, but it's the components I want. I want a full set for Serena. Skill cost minus 90%. I need to fly. They will call me the Fly Master. The Master of Flight. Poseidon quivers before me.
This is going to sting. You can't escape. Begin tracking. Death to the blacksmith.
Captain Elias, deploying arcade. I am.
But you know, I just thought about it. Based on what Enzo says, modules actually exist in universe. So since modules exist, why was Lepic firing his gun? Unless he's got a really bad build. And he never used his traction grenade. So in the cutscene with Glay. So it leads me to believe that I think that the Descendants in universe are using the recommended modules, and that's why they are so bad.
Dude, it hit me like on the opposite side. Like I wasn't.
I've noticed that
coming in
one
the
will always
line.
hit you, so I try to move like sideways, kinda.
My shield falters. Bastards.
But bro, how much is your hit points?
Not enough.
Why you don't have enough?
My shield.
Why you don't have hit points?
My shield.
Defense first. Defense. Ah. Perfect dodge.
There's no getting away.
Oh my.
You are Serena.
Ground actual to HQ. Mission complete. Requesting transport support.
I'm in the wrong place. I'm so sorry. I clicked the wrong one out of habit. I'm going for Ancient Knight. Leon asks you, how is the handling of her flying? Just so you know, she floats, not flies.
It's not bad.
You
Takes
go,
a minute to get used to.
you go up and then you float down.
Yeah, you have a button that activates your float, and then your third ability launches you into the air, where you kind of stay there for a little while. And in order to stay in the air, you just keep hitting your third ability until you run out of mana, because it consumes mana rapidly when you're in the air.
And there you have it, ladies and gents. This is the question. Is the answer? Okay, I have all of this. All the D's. And I have more extra MP too. Okay, time to get rid of these. And inversion reinforcer, please tell me that. Oh my god, I still need XP. Damn it, damn it. Okay, back in we go. Anyway, sorry, I was hunting the rifle and I went to the wrong one. My apologies.
No, good.
Now we can get our 2 relics per day. Oh wait, we have to do one of each anyway, so. Time to get my relics, save up every 5 days, get equipment slots. And storage slots. ETA 0 is here. actually.
Ah, yes.
Next time we're back in town, we'll look him up there.
This is Hound Actual, reporting extreme concentrations of void energy within the operation zone. All units, please proceed at your own discretion, but do not exceed your limits.
My shield. Damn it.
Now get murdered, creatures. You are no match.
No.
Out of curiosity, how much hit points does Serena have right now for you?
How much do I have right now?
Yeah.
There's no getting away.
I'll tell you in a second.
And how come you haven't catalyzed her?
Begin tracking.
4,000.
Do you not have any external components? What the hell?
I do.
How do you only have 4,000? What? Kane?
Well,
This is where it
I'm ready. Hang on. I'm running one of the new sets for components. It is the Ascending Armory
There's no getting
Auxiliary.
away.
And she only has 4,000 hit points with that, with a HP module. But you just not have
So main stats are HP, 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 and HP. But my secondary stats are not that great.
that. Okay, so you're running that, but even so, the base stat of everything is HP, which makes logical sense. And you've only got 4,000. You are not running a HP module.
No, I'm not.
You nerd.
I just haven't put it on yet. Like, it's fine. I can run without it for a little while.
Lol.
Receptor. Confirm
I'm not
signs
picking you
of
up next
life.
time. You just stay dead.
No.
Nah, I'm ditching you on the ground, Mr. 4,000 hit points. They're like, I avoided that. No, you didn't. Well, thankfully mine crashed like once or twice, but it's okay now. So fingers crossed it gets better. But hopefully they'll fix them soon, Viper. Hold on to hope for the next hotfix, which should happen next week.
You can't escape. Eliminate.
It's gonna be like that Sabaton song now. Let them fall face down if they must die, making it easier to say goodbye.
Descendant. Enemy troops are being
Death to the
transferred in
blasphemous.
large numbers.
Goddamn sister
You
of
must
battle.
attack their point of origin.
This is going to sting.
Attack their point of origin. Already killed like 200 of them. See you later, Shane.
Keep trying.
I'm gonna be back in the evening anyway. Ha ha!
Passion Elias. Deploying
Come at me,
arcade.
Dracu.
I am
UV me.
the original.
This is going to hurt. My shield. My
Oh.
shield.
Nasty.
Damn it.
Alright. Come at me. Pattern Elias. You're no match
Let's end this.
for the blades of a temple. Yeah, I just take damage no matter what from that first one. It's hilarious. I was literally out of the zone. You can see it on stream. I still took a hit.
Get out of my way.
Index blast. Snare acrobatics. Gone. Haha.
Mission complete. All units proceed to transport location. Great work out there.
Let's see the components. All trash, damn it. Damn it, table flip. Table flip. Oh hey, one is okay, but the other one's not good.
I guess I will catalyze and put an HP in here now.
You've been at level 40 for ages. You have catalysts.
I do.
So you don't want to spend them and make your sister battle great? What, I wonder, holds you back, brother? What
She's
darkness
got more
holds you
HP
back?
now.
What darkness holds you back?
All of it.
All of it.
Every single bit.
Lies. Okay.
No,
let's
but the ascending armory components. It has. Oh well, never mind. I'm just gonna read it.
go. I wanted to like the new gun. It was cool. Until I found out multi-hit's not that great. I may be misunderstanding though, so today I'll post a video so that I can get some help. But based on what I've seen, multi-hit's not that great. But anyway, sorry, Arcane, you were saying?
So the foreset is when reloading in midair provides supply bullets. They also 10 seconds. Field supplies plus 10%. Intercept battle supplies plus 10%.
Descendant, enemy
I know.
troops are being transferred in large numbers. You must attack their point of origin.
Yeah.
I've just been trying to get that shot.
No, it's the ideal set for Serena. I mean, you just needed HP because you didn't have a module. It was doing fine. Just didn't multiply your HP. And you ain't got no defense because you just like, I think I can survive, yeah. Don't need health.
This is going to hurt. Keep trying.
Yeah, just give me that daily battle pass XP. Okay, there's 30 of these. 3. Wii. Nintendo Wii.
Descendant, the transport has dropped a wide-ranged shaping charge on the ground. We need it to purify the void energy. Prime the detonator with your arcade and
Primed.
hit the detonation device.
Take this.
I'll tell you, ladies and gents, getting the new weapon components. That's taking longer than Serena. Like, cause I want all 5 copies. It's wild. Hello, disciple. See you later, George. Rest well, friend.
This is where it ends. This is going to sting. There's no getting away.
There they are. Easily. I'll easily kill you.
get lost.
Phew.
Keep trying.
There's my snare acrobatics.
Damn. Let's end this. Damn it. This is divine punishment. Begin.
Damn, he moved. What a nerd.
Here it comes.
Aha, got him this time. Can't move forever, pal.
Extraction from operation zone initiated. Good work,
New
Descendant.
subscriber detected.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check out ETA 0 a little later. I need to see how many of the weapon pieces do I have. Are they kidding me? I still, after all that, do not even have one polymer sync D and blueprint. No. Table flip. This is insane.
That one and the actual like blueprint itself took forever.
Dude, I've got 3 of the blueprints. I don't have one of the polymer sync DM. I could start on this wonderful process, but no, there is no start. There is just end.
This is Hound Actual to all personnel. Void storm is intensifying. Conditions are unfavorable. Proceed with caution. Over.
Conditions are apparently unfavorable.
On the move. Let's end this. Damn it, no.
Okay, I'm hunting the rest. Where are they?
I will beat bastards. My shield falls.
Slaughterous.
Here it comes.
Whoop, almost hunting hounded myself off the map.
Blow us off.
I refuse death. I will not fall. Down to waste on these nerds. Die. Zoom.
RK receptor, confirming signs of life.
The vouchers got removed before the update. I told you that already. But the vouchers should not be removed after the update. So unless you're fighting Tormentor, I already told you that whatever you collected before the update will be removed. So are you, unless you collected vouchers from Tormentor. If you collected vouchers from Tormentor for 2 to 3 hours, then and they were removed, you can report that because that's a bug. But if you got the vouchers before the patch, I mean, I already told everybody on my streams, Ryuken, vouchers don't carry over. If you're not sure in future, ask.
Yeah.
What?
Don't you dare run away.
No, I just got charged over by that one guy.
Oh, that guy. The guy that charges that guy.
Large-scale Vulgus transfer confirmed. Descendant, stop the enemy troop deployment.
It's going damn good. Can't really complain.
There's no getting away.
Got great viewership.
You can't escape.
Having a blast, just murdering everything. Game's good. Game feels good.
My shield falls. This is where it ends.
Captain Elias, deploying RK. I am the original.
This is going to sting.
Yep, it just happened again. I took damage despite not being inside it, but only for the first hit. After that, totally fine. So I think there is a recognition issue for the first strike that she does.
Doing so good, game. You're doing so good.
Oh, you crashed?
Ah, yes.
My shield falters.
What, doesn't smell
At
good?
the end.
But if you crashed, how is your character still here?
Damn it. This is going to sting.
Well, I mean, my game is. I guess you could say my game is frozen.
Ah, okay. Sense makes, sense
Permanently
makes.
frozen.
Mission complete. All units
Not really,
proceed to
Ryuken.
transport location.
They
Great work out
told
there.
you guys multiple times in advance, like, look, I understand where you're coming from, but I have to tell you that we told you multiple times, they told you multiple times, so I can't help you with that. If you do not pay attention, then you have to, then the responsibility is on the user. The devs are not going to spoon feed you guys, and it's nothing to do with respecting your time. They told us already that each time the shop would have to be renewed, and when the shop has to be renewed, it's kind of like your battle supply coins. You can't just keep them forever, you know? I've gotten all the veil dust I needed. It's not one per run, so I'm doing high risk operations, and I'm finishing them fast. So if you're getting one per run, I don't know what's the difference. I want to help you, but I can't, you know? And listen, coming back to the point, I'll be the first to ever call out things that I feel, like the devs not respecting our time or whatever, but in this particular situation, I can't really call them out because I feel that they've done what they needed to do. And they have explained quite thoroughly that this is going to change. Oh, a Naze research box. What's this stuff? Oh, it just gives you the stuff for crafting a catalyst. Okay, I guess I'll buy the blueprint. Well, that's cool. Dashkor. Oh, there's a Descendant slot. Mine. One for Serena. There's a Descendant slot, so you guys better get in there and get that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, again, guys, if you don't ask and you don't listen to what I tell you, then can't help you, man. You can show me them tears all you like, but you should have paid attention. This one is on you. Anyway, at least now you guys have learned the lesson. Just make sure that you check with me. Anything you are unsure, check. Ask. Find out. I mean, if the dog... You can't always rely on your dog to just pick up everything. I always do some of the picking up myself because your dog can't keep up with you. I'll be real with you about that. And since the dog cannot like fully keep up with you no matter what, I always do some of the picking up myself. Makes it easier, prevents any problems, and I know that at the end of the day, my dog's also going to be grateful because he's the goodest boy.
Especially in these new areas where these maps are huge.
Mm-hmm.
The dog just cannot make it across all that.
No, it cannot. No, it cannot. It says 101 on both. Oh well. Okay, back to the night farm. Arcane, I'll pick you up whenever you're ready. Take your time, get settled first.
Okay, give me a second. Need to see ETA.
Yep. I'm just gonna spam a quick run before I invite you. I gotta unlock that.
Descendant, confirm arrival at the operation zone. Proceed with caution.
Give up. Oh, damn it. Let's end this.
I'm also trying to see what's the max limited arcade tuning that I can play around with. Once I know, I'm gonna start crafting all my builds around it.
My shield. Come here. Oh, damn it. Bastards. Begin tracking.
Arcane life signs detected inside a Vulgus structure.
Intellium, they are doing it in April. As per the patch notes video, there was no discussion of the nerf. If you haven't checked out my patch notes video, please check out my patch notes video. It's long, but it tells you everything, and you don't have to worry about missing details. Yes, all evolution skins are only being sold for a limited time. If you want them, you must buy them within the time limit, or forever miss out. All skins, to an extent, are limited, except those that are like Descendant specific, things like that. But almost any skin introduced, like Evolution, the limited ones, they're all only for that period of time. And that's it.
You can't escape.
The Tormentor skin looks really cool.
Large-scale Vulgus
Oh, I'm
transfer
certain it
confirmed.
does. I am certain it does.
Stop the enemy troop deployment.
I don't think so. Limited skins will never be gotten rid of. At least to the best of my knowledge, because unfortunately, no matter what they say, FOMO is always going to be good, and I have never heard about them saying that.
I am the original. Keep trying. My shield.
Now, if they did get rid of it, though, I'm sure that'd be awesome, but unfortunately for a lot of these games, FOMO is a very, very big part of the operation. Is it easy to get back into? Yes, if you're following the correct guides. If you follow the wrong guides, then you're kind of screwed.
Am I?
Mission complete.
So it depends on what creator you're following. If you're following me,
See you
you
soon.
should be alright. Because most of my guides are still there, still fully explained. But you have to ask yourself why you left in the first place. Before you can find out whether it's worth getting into, you have to ask yourself, why did you leave? What made you feel like leaving?
We'll definitely be getting this for Serena, since her wings are still on her back.
Hmm?
For the Tormentor, because it's the only skin that's got something there. That's
Okay.
That looks, it just looks so good with it. I won't wear the helmet, but the rest of it looks really good.
All right. Well then, I'm gonna have to get that 2-second kill build so I can farm it fast.
When will you visit again?
Yeah, the armor at least is nice because of the whole.
Yeah.
It's all shiny and golden. It looks very, very canonous, seraphim. You know, that kind of
Just
style.
click the outfit. Just click the chest piece. Go back into it.
No, it's okay. I will view it when I get it. I'd rather farm with you.
Yep.
Because I must. I will grind harder than dudes on Grinder.
Low.
It's called Grinder, man. They're grinding.
They doing something. God.
I have a feeling I've misunderstood some kind of social media. Well, I'll put it down to my allergies. Okay, let's go.
This is Hound Action to all personnel. Void storm is intensifying. Conditions are unfavorable. Proceed with caution. Over.
Serena's custom colors on wings go away once you go into the new world. Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah, there's a bug with her wings and the colors.
Well, I'm sure they'll fix it. I mean, they're not charging you the paint for, like, you know, and taking it away,
No.
right?
It comes back.
Then that should be fine. Okay, let's go pick up all this crap.
Oh no.
Told you, Windy City. Like, this time round, the cutscenes, the story, the fire, the passion, the drama,
Yep.
the dia.
The die.
The dia. It's a fantastic piece of work they've done. Like, it actually makes me excited and enthused for the next storyline. But now they've got the momentum. They can't let that story momentum go. It'll last for the season. But next season better be some continuation. If they focus on the story, this thing will stay hot. But if they don't focus on the story, they let it cool down, you know, it ain't gonna be so hot no more. You just need to keep dropping content in between. But the story has to go. Because we're ready for the next episode. Exactly. That's why they can't let that cool. They need to make sure. They need to make sure that if right now, I'm telling you, if right now they step up and do storyline every season, every 3 months, they put that storyline in, and we're back on track. That happened to Arcane yesterday. Yeah, he got stuck on a terminal. I'm not sure if it was here, but it sounds like a bug, so do report it in. Because that sounds like a bug that I think the devs might want to take a look at, if you ask me.
Oh, I'm glad I'm not the only one that got stuck on the terminal.
No, you are not, brother. By the way, you can go on ahead. I'll be right there. I'm just putting a catalyst in my thing. And this gun. And this goobly gun. And the gabagoo gun.
Hello. I didn't realize there was an ad playing. And I hit my ability to boost forward, and it sounded like a pixie sound.
What?
Perfect timing. So it sounded like Serena's little burst had like a little pixie burst.
Okay, it's like one of those little jingle
sparkle
sounds.
Yeah.
Okay. And it was because an ad played.
Hilariously,
Lol.
perfectly timed.
That's terrible and
Perfectly
hilarious.
timed
I
ad.
love it.
Great.
Moments like that make it worth it. 3D artists. The thing is, people on Xbox have said that there's been no crashes for them, so yeah, it's weird. I don't know if Dia will be a Descendant, but they might introduce a melee system with her. I'll tell you that, because she is a melee Descendant based on what she does. Okay, let's not lie. She's a Lancer from Monster Hunter Wild, so she uses the lance. All she needs is a shield, and she will literally power clash with these Vulgus.
Mag change. My shield faltered.
Extraction from operation zone initiated. Good work, Descendant.
Okay, again. Got like 23 more minutes. Come on. Come on. See you later, 3D man. Well, listen, y'all gotta tell the devs, story focus is gonna be the thing. If they do it,
Shoot, if they keep putting out good ass story like they just did, oh my god.
agreed.
This is HQ.
Hooked.
Troops are on the ground. Transport is en route
Yep.
to standby position.
And I still haven't gotten a sync to him. No!
That's a specialized Vulgus aircraft. It can fly through void storms.
I'll be there.
Descendant, if you're gonna shoot it down, do it now. Hurry!
Oh, I'll shoot it down after I make these guys bleed. Now give me my power. Roar!
Danger, move back. Apparently I got too high.
Yep. Ah, nice.
This is where it ends. Oh no, bastards.
Pure.
Keep trying. Let's end this.
Get shotty, get shotty, get shotty. Sleep, gotta sleep, gotta sleep.
Arcane life signs detected inside a Vulgus structure.
This is going to sting. Begin tracking. My shield. Oh, damn it.
Look at you flying. Flyer!
Yep.
It does look cool though. Now they just need to give Serena melee. Because I need melee. I need her to have a chainsword so she can dispense true righteous justice. She
Where they give her a
does.
chainsword.
Yes, they must give her a chainsword. She needs to dive toward the enemy and start sawing them in half. Now that is peak Serena game. People will go ham for it.
No, I'm sure they would.
Yep, and then Warhammer 40k will sue them. And the Koreans will say no and reject their lawsuit. So they need to blatantly and shamelessly steal everything from Warhammer 40k.
The original.
You are not the original.
The original is in a test tube back home.
Yep. Oh, here we go. Need to get in the air. Nope, we need to get in the air.
See, the first one will hit you no matter what. I literally just proved it on stream. I was out outside. No red zone. Took a hit straight away. And that's okay. I'm okay with it, actually.
Damn it.
Increases the challenge for me.
This is going to sting.
There you go again.
Yep. Okay, this one, only the first one does
Oh,
that.
no.
The second one doesn't.
I let my guard.
Ah! Take some snare acrobatics just like that.
My shield.
Oh my!
Operation completed. Awaiting transfer to transport position.
You are Daya
Well done,
Obadiah.
Descendant.
And another Serena code. But do you think he'll give me polymer Syntium? No, of course not. Of course. Of course not.
Let's see, what did I get?
I've gotten more blueprints, more nanotube,
I got
more
a polymer
synthetic fiber.
Syntium.
I got 0 polymer Syntium.
That's the only thing I got though.
It's a conspiracy.
Conspiracy.
It's a conspiracy against me. They know. They know the darkness. Well, I got a perfect resistance base set. So that's nice. I will ascend to a whole new level when I finally get a decent component. Camera flip. Okay, where am I at? I've got like 18 minutes. Come on, just a little more.
Ascending.
I need a proper set before Serena arrives. No.
Descendant, confirm arrival at the operation zone. Proceed with caution.
This is going to hurt.
Eliminate the defect skirmisher. Let's go! I'll eliminate you right now. Roar! And you too. Roar! What? Hello, Diablo Knight, but what'd you just say?
I was trying to do some arcade, like some tuning.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, is this not a safe area? And then I back out and I'm just being swarmed.
Well, why were you doing art? You could have done it spawn.
What? I was just trying to throw something in real quick. I knew where I was taking it.
Okay.
Begin tracking.
I just thought, oh yeah, I got time. And then I'm like,
That amused
no,
me greatly.
you're not in the safe area. And then I back out and then there's like a whole mob on top.
Oh, you can if you're looking at stream, then oof. Oof the doof. Doof the oof.
There's no getting away. Reload.
I love how big these things are, but don't do anything.
What?
Just things that drop the guns.
Oh. Well, I mean, yeah. They're there as target practice.
Take this.
Now, give me this gun. Now die, Farseer, die! Turned it to dust and ash. Dust in the wind.
We've
Everything
detected
is
signs of
dust
life
in the
inside a
wind.
nearby RK receptor.
Fly!
Ascending. Let's end this.
That way.
trying. Into the light.
Lol. She did this weird animation. Like, I failed the grapple thing, but she did the punch. But she was stuck in the punch. Like,
This slow motion punch.
the
I've
slow
done that a
motion
couple
punch.
times.
It's so weird now. Oh yeah, no, I mean if you lower your settings, it will most likely eliminate some of the crashes, but I refuse to play on anything less than cinematic. Okay, it's too good. I need to see the story on the highest graphics. Yes, because Daya.
Deploying arcade.
Remember guys, we have discovered Corell's taste. Because we know what Corell likes. So Corell is one of us, one of us, one of us. Yep, took the first damage again. Doesn't matter how far you are, take it.
As long as I'm up in the air, I can just flat out avoid it.
Dare avoid Daya's first attack.
See, now I can't because I'm out of mana.
Let's end this.
Wait, there was a piece.
Get in the air! Well, yes, I told everybody that in the patch notes video, 8 man, so everybody should know that. Anyone who doesn't know that needs to be directed to watch the patch notes video. Yes, Corell unfortunately confirmed as a spooner. But right now I've got a slightly different objective, which is why I'm doing things differently. I am actually looking at how I can reach the max level of arcade tuning. I need to reach the max level. Because once I do, I will know things. I will drink and I will know things. Of course, I am WinRAR. Best unzipping software.
Oh, is it because my wings are active?
Could be.
Counts as being. Yeah.
Everything counts as being active. Everything.
I'm gonna do this quickly. No!
This is Hound Actual, reporting extreme concentrations of void energy within the operation zone.
No time for
All
quick.
units, please proceed
Only
at your
time
own
for it.
discretion.
Never mind. Yeah.
Do not exceed your limits.
This is HQ. Enemy reinforcements incoming. Requesting strike on the staging area.
I can accept that.
This is going to sting.
But no, 8 man, it's not that I know everything. You know it. Patch notes video, bro! Watch the patch notes. Because everything is detailed in there. Those who do not, they show their weakness. And weakness is not good. One must never be weak. Besides, far from it, I don't know everything yet. There's still a lot of things we have to test and understand. Like multi-hit being trash! If you can't watch every video, table flip. Weakness. Those who do not are doomed to forever be behind others.
Wide-range shaping charge drop complete. Begin the void energy purification
You must watch
operation.
19 hours of my videos per day.
Descendant.
You must
Prime
even
the
watch my
detonator
videos
with
while you
your
sleep.
arcade.
Understand?
Then activate the remote detonation device.
If you're not sleep watching, are you a real robot? Okay, that was easy. Fly! It's weird. Sometimes the thing actually does damage, sometimes it doesn't. It's weird. You can fix that. Theoretically, with our maxed out guns, it's a little bit better. It's okay. You gotta get one of them devices that'll play the videos while you sleep. Then when you wake up, you'll be brainwashed and you'll think you're me. And you start streaming on YouTube randomly. I still remember they used to sell those like learn while you sleep audio devices or something like that. You could like put on a book or something while you sleep. And they claimed that it would teach you while you slept. I'm pretty sure it just caused people like issues.
You can't escape. I will not allow you. This is where it ends.
The quest to truly maximize human time is dangerous. Instead of maximizing time, we must achieve robot bodies so that we can avoid eating, sleeping, drinking. They ran out of ammo. We must become Adeptus Mechanicus.
My shield. Let's end this. Into the light. Death to the blasphemous.
Yeah, put the blasphemous to death, Arcane.
Shield. I need to reload.
Blasphemer!
I think he's grateful.
Hound Actual to HQ.
What a grateful
Mission
blasphemer.
complete. Requesting transport support.
Seriously, my blueprint is at 92%. Not one. But oh, I have the other pieces. Table plus flip.
New subscriber detected.
And every single one of these components have crap rolls.
No. Everyone I get now is just like all blue roll. I mean, why? Why? Why is that a thing?
Double table flip. Kamehame flip. I don't know, bro. It's just flip, man. It's just crazy, man. It's shiesty, man. Tired of this.
Oh, God. Alright, let me do my tuning real quick.
I'm actually ending here because I gotta go eat lunch. But I will be back tonight. And we can farm some more. Sorry, what'd you say?
That's good. No, nothing.
Say it. Say it.
That's a said weakness. No.
I can actually agree with that. But I am gonna go, like, after lunch, I'm gonna shoot the video asking about multi-hit, see if other people come to the same conclusion. At the same time, I'm also gonna go fight Spotify and get my new song out today.
If there's something you need,
The music shall not stop. Ever.
Never.
Yes, never. Never. I need more gold too. And more medical corps members. Okay, I've got more than enough energy activators. I don't care about that. Fine adjustment control axes. Should I? The question and the answer is yes, unfortunately. I shall. Oh, dude, one of mine was like literally maxed out. I was about to get it on the next one and the game gave it to me. I'm like, okay. GG. Emotional trauma. Table triple flipped. Not one flip, not two flip, triple flipped. 3 flip.
Now what do you want? Go on, I'm waiting.
Okay, let's take a look at the shop. Okay, you can get one photonic imprinter. That's probably going to be, I guess, important. So I'm going to have one of those. I'm going to have to save them up. You can get a Descendant purchase, ultimate weapon boxes. I'm going to need more of them. In fact, I'm going to get them right now. Hell yeah, I own 5 boxes. Okay. Get decryption keys, premium crafting boxes. I might get some of those. Some cores later. Advanced shaper stabilizers. 100,000 gold. Yeah. All this. All that. No. I need all that. And an energy activator too, I suppose. If only I could shove one in my dog. I don't know what it would do, but just nah. Energy activate. Why can't we put energy activators in dogs? Activate their arcane, make them stronger. But anyway, thank you all very much for joining me today. We'll be back this evening for even more farming. Serena's farm is done. Serena's farm is done. Now, we've got to learn about maxing out the arcade tuning, learning how to really put all these builds together, and that's what's going to happen next. So, these ladies and gentlemen, we will power up in every way, shape, and form. Please look forward to it. And we are going to be stronger than ever. Ever, I tell you. Ever. All right. Catch you all later tonight. Y'all have a good one. Don't do anything too weird while I'm gone, and I will see you guys then. Catch you later. Have a good night.